You going already?
We gonna cap. 4 for 10. Here go. Here
That's
for.
all that scene there.
Yeah, of course. In throw.
Live, connecting, checking for connection. Instagram live, we live.
Hey.
IG, what it do?
Hey. Instaflam.
Instagram, what it do? We going live on YouTube right now.
On the tube. On the ground. On the everything.
Hey, we
On
live.
all the platforms.
Yeah, look good.
On all the platforms.
On all the platforms.
Have to give me a Patriot coaster.
Excuse the interruption.
Yo, it's Mac and J Sports Champs, baby. It's your boy Mac, man.
That's Jay.
Hey, I'm Jay.
I'm Mac.
Hello.
That's Jay.
Man, it's Mac and J Sports Champs. We like mac and cheese.
Except it's Mac and Jay.
Can't have one without the other, baby.
You dig? We bring you the hot sports topics with them hot takes.
All day, every day, man.
Yeah, all day. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure to like, subscribe. Let your people know about us. All the people that like sports, that like watching sports. We appreciate y'all for tuning in and watching us. Appreciate you.
We're on all the platforms. We're on the Instagram. We're on the YouTube. We're on the TikTok, man. Mac and J Sports Champs, man.
Mac
Check
and
us
J
out.
Sports Champs.
Episode 22, man.
22. Deuce.
Deuce Mickeys.
Hey, we should have had a deuce today.
I know, right?
Right
The whole time say had a deuce sitting there.
Mickeys. Mickey D's.
Doing hard back in the day, young people.
Want to pop on the minis?
Yeah, pop on. Yeah, a little twister. We get them all.
A little Voo.
Voo, we waiting for you. Voo, holla at your boy.
Voo, tap in. We're not sponsored by Voo yet.
We just waiting. We just waiting.
Waiting to be sponsored.
You know what I'm saying? We hear from y'all in a minute. Soon as y'all get it together.
Right.
Get it together. All right, man. Shit, man. Shit. Where you wanna? Who you wanna? Where you wanna? Who you wanna?
Oh man, you know, it's all Gucci, man. Where you want to
So
start,
much
man?
wildness going on. I guess with the last night. I'm gonna start with last night. CP3 and them goddamn. Love that. Love that champagne afternoon pop. Suns Clips.
Hey, yeah, we didn't get on the little blippers, the Clippers.
The Blip Show. About time they got their ass out of here. The city can go back to
Back to normal. We already knew y'all wasn't gonna do that.
Everybody knew you wasn't gonna do it.
Everybody knew.
Everybody knew. Panorama P was waiting to fucking
Panorama. I mean, you know.
Paranoid P and whoever else he want to be.
Yeah, no AP.
It's like making fun of his ass. I don't give a fuck.
I think it's good. What you think about that series?
It was a good series. I don't know, man. The Clippers. First of all, I'm just happy for CP3. That closeout game, CP3, man. Salute. You did it. You made it.
CP3.
You're 4 wins away from doing this thing, man.
Yeah. Oh, let me get a solution.
Can we
cheers. Salute.
My God.
Solutions oriented.
Solutions oriented, man. My nigga. Oh, nothing like champagne afternoon.
Ain't nothing like
That's
champagne.
I'm happy for CP3. I'm happy for the Suns. I was low-key rooting for them and everything. So this real good look. But as far as like the overall series, it was very underwhelming. Like, you know what I mean?
Really?
I had Phoenix winning it anyway, but with the bullshit COVID shit, and then CP3 missed the first 2 games, and then with no Kawhi Leonard being in the series, the Clippers never really got to see who they really were. So to me, it was just an all right series. Well, what was supposed to happen happened. You know what I mean? Except CP3 just had an amazing game last night and ball the book. CP3, baby.
CP3 did your thing. See, I keep telling y'all young hoopers, stop shooting all them threes. CP3 was killing their ass from 15 feet. From the free throw line extended, he was lighting their ass
all
up.
year long.
Hey,
all year long.
You better,
all series long. All playoffs long.
You better get that mid-range.
You better have that in your bag.
Because then when you have the mid-range, you can step back and it's wide open.
You better have that.
Yeah. You better have that 15-footer.
You better have that 15-footer in your bag, girl. She's going to be...
You're going to be out here. Yeah. You're going to be like Milwaukee going 8 for 50. They shot like
They so crazy.
they shot like 39 threes. We were talking about them, but yeah. Yeah, CP, I'm happy for CP, man.
I am.
You know what I'm saying? Do he need this finals to solidify?
Well, this was important. It's important to always be able to say, like Barkley and like, you know what I mean, Stockton and Malone to them niggas, you should be able to say, well, I did take my team there.
I made it to the
finals.
finals.
You know what I'm saying? We did. If you get cracked, then you get cracked. You know, it is what it is. But at least you know what I'm saying, you can say, we got up in there and we danced with them and we just, you know what I mean, we got.
He the MVP for their team so far.
He the MVP for sure. The way he done got, the way
He controlling the
got
game.
Man.
He controlling the game, bro. That boy is bad. CP3. I'm about to get the
instilled-
jersey. I'm about to get that Valley jersey.
He went and instilled the mentals in there for DeAndre Ayton.
He got Aiden playing way better.
Ayton, you can tell he has game and everything, but he kind of just is a little raw and just.
See, he didn't get soft because he said CP3 was on his head,
On his bumper,
you know.
and there's certain niggas you can't like. You got
Kwame. You can't do Kwame like that. He gonna respectfully.
Mama's cooking. Respect mama's cooking.
Yeah. Kwame, you invited.
But you're right. So you gotta. I learned that hooping with niggas. Certain niggas you can yell at. Other niggas you gotta encourage. You know, a little differently. You can't go as hard on them because they'll go into the tank on your ass and they'll be through for the rest of the night. And so you're like, oh shit, okay.
They'll do the Ben Simmons.
You gotta learn how to lead. When you lead niggas, you gotta learn how to lead. Certain niggas you can yell at, certain niggas you gotta coddle a little bit, other niggas in between, like you gotta figure that out. So for Ayton to be able to take the criticism, realize that he's not what did Monty Williams said it in the post game interview. He said we weren't criticizing them, we were fucking like I don't know, we weren't tearing you down, we were talking you up or something. Something he said that I was like, damn, that's a coach, boy.
Like you know you could do better. You know you can go get 19 rebounds like you did last night.
Just remove the ego from yourself.
Yeah.
Knowing that we coming here to just coach you up and make you better, dog. That's it. Like all it is. And so from hearing it from the coach and then getting it from CP3
and from him though. He said it too.
He knew he needed to get better too. So
he balling right. He getting them boards. And then Devin needed him so much too. Devin has needed a co-star who can score. A veteran. That's what some of these young dudes missing. A really good vet.
A lot of them
are
missing a vet. And the CP3s don't grow on trees. Like
everywhere he goes, he took OKC to the playoffs.
He may be the last of the true point guard.
Essential point guard.
Yeah, all the rest of the new age point guards, they all score 50 if they want.
Right.
You know what I mean? And when they want, and every night it's rough in the league at point guard. CP3 may be the last of the old regime, but even though he showed last night with the 41
points,
31 points in the second half, he showed that, bruh, I got it in my
16 for 24.
If I gotta go to it, if we need a night and we need me to be the one, okay, I got
7 to 8 for 3-point.
My guy, the 31 points in the second half was the most he ever scored in his motherfucking career since high school. Matter of fact, it's since a high school game when his grandpops passed, and he said before the game, I'm gonna score 61 because his grandpops died in 61, and he went out there and scored 61 on their ass, and he scored 40-something points in the second half. So since then to last night,
CP3 bad.
I can give you the numbers if you want me to, but I've been doing this, get everybody involved, play point guard, and I'm gonna point guard.
He willed this team to the victory for sure. The Suns.
He went on a personal 8-0 run, which turned into him outscoring them 27-21, and from that third quarter moment on, like he went
when they got
bananas.
when they came, they cut it to 8.
Yeah. Then he went on a CP3 run personally, outscored the Clippers by himself, and I'm like, okay, bro, he bringing out the best in everybody. He had Cameron Payne looking quick and slick last night too, ready to rock. Man, everybody was loose, and that was with no Cam Johnson. Even though they don't have they missing Zubats and Kawhi and Serge Ibaka. But I'm just saying, yo, CP3 is the leader, probably the last of the dying breed of the
point
true
guard
point
that know how to control the game.
You can control an entire game,
right?
And if you need me to be the one, I'll do it. I'll facilitate or I'll bust your ass.
I'll get buckets. What you want me to do?
Whatever you need.
I'm gonna hit you on this left elbow.
You want me to close
right
it out?
elbow.
You want me to close it out?
Where you want it at? You want it on the left or the right, bro?
I'll score the last 9, 10, 12 points of the game. What?
Left or right, bro? Left or right?
Where do you want to be? And they ran that. Coaching was crucial too, because they had them involved like they was doing with Utah, taking them out to the deep or with Denver. Who they play? Denver.
Bringing that center up.
That 1-5 screen roll.
Yeah, they was
getting them involved in the screen roll. They was killing DeMarcus Cousins last night. They were waiting to get the switch, and if you didn't, then that's your like. Yeah. They had them involved all night out there on skates, and it wasn't gonna be enough. CB was like,
yeah, I'm happy.
It's gonna be me tonight.
It made my day.
Me too.
The homie hit me on Facebook like, "Oh, you want to run that bet back?" I said, "Bet back." Bet back.
What'd you bet?
It was only for $1.
Oh, okay. $1. Mortimer.
Hey, Mortimer. That's where I got it from. You know what I mean? Trading places. Yeah, just keep it gentleman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, better
you know we got more than $1.
Exactly. We've been push-ups.
Push-ups.
We've been push-ups on call.
Yeah. I gotta send Dre the cash. I want my dollar.
I want my $1.
Yeah.
Show enough.
Oh man.
But on the flip side, though, for the Clippers, they low-key overachieved. I mean, without Kawhi being there, I feel like they overachieved. If Kawhi was there, they should have won the championship. But now that he wasn't there and they had to play that whole series without him, they overachieved. Ty Lue did a hell of a job hitting the buttons. He was up in there like a nigga.
Ty Lue a good coach, man.
Ty Lue is just solidified himself
I'll give him
as a very good coach.
I give him a great coach.
Mm-hmm.
I give Ty Lue a great coach.
His numbers is up there with all the greats who've been coaching for a minute.
He know how to coach. Clippers.
He's a championship coach.
The Clippers didn't have enough horses really to.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what happened.
Because once Kawhi went down, that automatically gave us even though everybody's kind of injured right now, whatever. But that gave us a sympathy card for them. Like, oh, okay, you're not gonna be doing it. You're missing your number one. Like, we can't expect you to do it when you're missing your number one, because Paul can't be a number one. He is actually a 2. So we figured that out once again. He's a 2.
I figured that in Indianapolis.
Yeah.
Respectfully, when he couldn't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Get over the hump.
You don't have to be respectful to me. He is not the dude.
He's a very solid number 2.
Oh, he's solid. Oh, he's solid too.
He's definitely better than Middleton.
He could be the best player. He could be the second best player on your team
for sure.
And you win the championship. Is he better than Middleton?
Yeah, because he show up more for me than Middleton.
He's a better defender than Middleton. You know what? His footwork is better too. I think Paul George. His game is really complete and it's nice. It is really nice. I can't front on him too much, but he's better than Middleton. He's a great number 2, solid 2. If he's your number 2, you can go. You haven't yet, but you can go. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because he's led teams to the Eastern Conference Final. He's done some things.
Yeah, he battled LeBron. He battled us.
He's about to battle
LeBron. He battled us in Miami when
Yeah.
LeBron was in Miami. We come over there. He took us to 7. So you know what I mean. We know about him. He rough, but they overachieved to me. I feel like once Kawhi went down, kind of overachieved, and so it was time for them to go anyway. He was out of here. But one small nugget on the Suns too. They fucking hit a lick because they played the Lakers with a no AD and a halfway LeBron.
Right. That let you know we was gonna win the championship.
Well, it would have been whatever, but for them, they played a hurt Lakers. Then they went to Denver, played Denver with no Jamal Murray.
No playoff Murray.
Yeah. And then now they played the Clippers without Kawhi. So it's like whoever they play in the finals, we watch out.
We play who you put on the floor.
Look around. Yeah. Oh yeah. Whoever you line up, we gotta go. But it seemed like every team was missing not just a regular cat.
Hey. And look over here, Trae Young, bone bruise. Giannis knee, that shit looks so nasty.
So whoever they're gonna play is gonna
be hobbled.
Yeah, and it don't look good. It look like anybody fitness play. You're 1-2, they better hydrate, ice up, do something because it's about to go down.
They're gonna have a gang arrest.
They low key need it. You know, they got rest. They got rest.
When they beat us
last time. Yeah. Well, you never know. They need to quarantine a little bit. CP3 need to get back.
Stay quarantined, CP. Don't go out. Don't be in COVID on this one.
Don't fuck it off. Ooh. Oh my God! Could you imagine? Man, goofy nigga miss a finals game and he ain't never been. Boy, don't even.
I'll be like it's a conspiracy. You know me. I'll be like it's a straight conspiracy. You know what I mean?
I know right where you go.
On your boy Kawhi though, what you think he lead the Clippers?
I hope.
and take his talent somewhere else?
Well, the only thing I hope, you know how I feel, because we have the assets to get him, and I'm ready to give you a hero. I'm ready to.
He an unrestricted free agent if he chooses to be.
So that means unrestricted. Does that mean he has a choice? That they get to match the offer?
No.
So he chooses and then he gets to just go?
Right.
Like I said, if we could pair up Kawhi with Jimmy Butler and and Kendrick Nunn, oh my God.
Y'all be alright.
We be ready.
Yeah, y'all have a chance.
We be ready for Brooklyn.
Yeah,
we have enough niggas to guard Brooklyn.
Yeah.
We put Jimmy on Harden, and we put Kawhi on KD.
Yeah.
And we don't have nobody for Kyrie, but fuck it, we just let him do what he got to do. Whatever. Maybe he'll fuck with the Indians or something. Native Americans. He'll be back at Brandon Sage. We ain't worried about him. Yeah. But man, we'll be. Hey, but hopefully he stay and don't do some funny. You said you wanted to play in LA. You done made it back here. You
realized you should have came home to the Lakers.
Crown on. You put the crown on the keychain and did the whole thing like you were gonna be the king of LA.
I know he like, damn. It could have been him and LeBron out there with AD injured this year.
He got to think of that. Because all three of y'all would have been hurt. That has just been 3 hurt niggas. So what was that matter? Y'all been out in the first round hurt.
He might not have got hurt.
Everything
was everything was.
You got hurt earlier.
If you sign the whole thing, but no, it's all good.
He should stay.
No, I think he should stay so he can see that he's not gonna never win a ring.
What?
Never. So
he's already won 3 rings.
I'm talking about with the Clippers. No. Yeah. So
I would not say that at all because
I wouldn't either.
Yeah.
If I'm being real, if I'm being not as a Laker fan,
all they need is a piece. They're a piece away.
All they need was him healthy.
They need a leader. They don't have one. And it's fucked up that it's not Kawhi and it's not Paul George. And so if you're looking for Patrick Beverly,
they don't have a vocal leader,
and they're not going to be able to bring back Reggie Jackson because he's going to want money now. That was a contract year for him. Niggas is going.
He about to
get a bag. He just showed his ass. So he
about to get. Hey.
So that's why he was crying last night. He wasn't crying because he was crying like
I
did what I needed to do.
His agent
was crying with
he like, bro,
they was champagne popping.
The contract that Dennis Schroeder think he getting
exactly
probably going to
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Schroeder money
is going to Reggie Jackson.
Man,
you know what I mean? He deserves it more than
the Lakers had Reggie Jackson do it.
I like Reggie Jackson more than Schroeder personally.
Better game.
Personally,
defender.
When he came to the Clippers, I would have started him.
Yeah,
I would have started him over Patrick Beverly, and just bring Patrick Beverly off the bench.
That's not saying much.
Yeah, I mean, but they continue to start Patrick for a while, and then Teron made the the adjustment.
Can we talk about Gooftastic? What happened to them? Oh no,
Patrick Beverly. Yeah, we can talk.
What happened to them,
bro? What was that, bro? Bro, from a basketball perspective,
Patrick Beverly.
Bro,
stop it. Come on.
See the luck?
Yeah.
They bro, you talk all this shit, fam. You talk all this shit. Last year, you laughing at Dame, giggling on the sideline. You're not even in the game, fam. You was on the sideline giggling. On the sideline while you ride mine. You not even playing, bro. You on the pine. So, the whole game, you talking shit.
Whole game doing all this.
Yeah, talking all this shit.
Crowd
you
up.
did one little move, took CP to the basket, and act like you've been doing this shit
the whole game. Let everybody know all about it.
Like you did the shit the whole game.
Bruh.
Then rewind when you ran into my man Westbrook knee, overplaying. It's 3 seconds, 5 seconds left.
You know you're about to call timeout. You know you're going to sit to call timeout.
Yeah, and you're
doing some funny shit.
Yeah, like you goofy, fam, and really, I think you're a bitch. And
trying to overcompensate. You're doing too much.
Like that shit was crazy. I was real mad earlier. I really wanted that fade. I was like thinking like I want to go on celebrity boxing and get down with Patrick Beverly because you did some bitch shit. You walked by Chris Paul and pushed him in the back. You could have gave him whiplash. You could have hurt him.
He's not even ready. He didn't get to brace himself.
Look. Even if I'm on Patrick Beverly team, I'd have been like, that was some whole shit, bro.
Some whole shit.
I don't got no respect for that, homie. At all.
You know what I'm saying? Sucker punch a nigga, do some funny shit. You did a dope foul. The nigga ain't looking and you do some. That's not.
And you talk all that shit to do that.
And you know what I'm saying? All that shit.
I don't get that. And now you could have started a fight. Now if somebody had been me out there, like You might have got a boat, fam.
You lucky that game wasn't closer. Like, if that wasn't a closer game, because it was already out of hand.
Yeah, you right.
Everybody else was like, man, we see what this goofy nigga trying to do.
You right.
But nigga, if that was a 4-point game right there or something, and he did that, shouldn't
it'd have been.
Oh, homie, somebody would have. It would have been Crowder. Somebody would have came off the sideline and had a nigga like, homie, that, like you said, a teammate. I can't fuck with you, bro, for doing that. I'm looking at you like, come on,
right?
Nigga, like, we don't get down like that, bro.
Right.
This is not what we. Come on, my nigga. What are you doing, my nigga? Like,
right?
Don't nobody. And if I'm on CP3, CP3 did that shit, my nigga. Like,
yeah, you'd have got fired up on everything. Or we'd have had to talk after the game.
I'm the 12th nigga on the bench.
I might have came back to the...
And the cold part about it was a timeout. So everybody was walking onto the court. Right. You feel me? Like,
right.
And it would have been okay. It would have been okay for a nigga to come.
Right. Because they didn't lead the bench.
Because they didn't lead the bench. It was a timeout.
That could have been a brawl.
That could have been a brawl.
Low key, the NBA, they coming with these low numbers, like some that people on the other four-letter word or whatever. They saying like 2 games, 5 games. I'm like, you need to get 20 games.
10, 15 games.
Like, because that...
Just keep your vacation going.
You know why? The only reason why, too, is because of all your antics. Everything that you do, and then you going to go do some shit like that, right. You could have hurt that person. You know what I mean? Like,
you are, like Dave Chappelle, you are a habitual line stepper.
Right.
I mean, you're stepping on the line, over the line.
Right.
You're doing too much, man. And if it's playoff basketball and they let you get away with it, but now you done went to something else. Not on the court. The game isn't going on, and you sucker push a nigga from behind. He ain't looking. He didn't even say nothing to you. It was just a stare down. And he like, yeah, nigga, bye.
Yeah.
And you got the nerve to come and do some slick shit like that, bro. That's.
Yeah, I was mad yesterday.
Oh, I was on fire.
I was mad this morning. I was like, really, I want to get on celebrity boxing with Patrick Beverly. Like, when I see him, I really like
set it up,
man.
Mac and we got my nigga Wink Dog.
Wink from the wood.
Winkadelic, baby, and the homie Joe
Cool,
West Sider,
JC, Joe Corleone.
Winkadelic, what's up, baby? I see you, boy.
What up, Wink? What up, JC? Thanks for tapping in.
Yeah, you already.
Yeah, Patrick Beverly, man, he did some whole shit, bro. That was just not acceptable.
We don't play like that.
You got to get some real suspension so you kind of understand.
So it's
and you know what? Cut out all the extras now. Every time you do it, tag. Because you get to talk all this shit all game, and then they called a tag on DeAndre Ayton for cussing. Remember that shit?
That was the most mysterious shit in the world.
I was like,
because the nigga shot it over the backboard, and I say, nigga, yeah, of course you, whatever he said, like, fuck, nigga, of course, garbage, nigga, and then that's a tag.
And Patrick Beverly get to
all the shit Patrick Beverly been doing all this goddamn time. And then all the announcers are saying that, oh, you know, if he didn't have this, whatever, he wouldn't even be in the league. Like, if your little habitual line stepping is the only thing that got you in the league, man, stop it, man. Like, go back to Russia.
What got you in the league is your defense.
That's
not
it.
Your antics, man.
Not the antics.
The antics, you could be a man. Really, what you're doing is some bitch ass shit.
That's what
because a real man is gonna just play ball and shut the fuck up.
And antics. Like, you playing defense for the media. You playing defense for the you're like a hype man, right?
Pretty much.
You out here Flavor Flav in the defensive end of the court. Like, man, stop it, my nigga. Like, just cut it out. We're not going for that, man. It's not.
And I don't want to hear this. Oh, he from Chicago, from this and that.
Fuck that.
90% of the people in the league from the hood.
Exactly.
So ain't no busters. Ain't no. You ain't the only hard person in the league. You not even the toughest in the league.
Stop.
So knock it off.
Stop it.
You know
you
what
don't
I mean?
want no part of no hands. You want to do a lot of gripping and grabbling and making the best player get involved with you, trying to get him to get kicked out the game because your sorry ass is expendable. Like, nah, bro.
You see how that dance he did when Chris Paul fell on the ground on the flop kind of foul?
Every time.
And he's just like...
He acting like he didn't just ram into a nigga's legs and take his leg fully out from under him.
You know, and they try to say, like, if he's on your team, you like him. But, you know, sometimes even when people doing dumbass shit, it get irritating a little bit. You
do like him for a little while. You do like him when we're playing against other people. Yeah. You don't like having practice with his ass.
Right.
You don't like when he got to guard your ass in practice because he one of them niggas that be doing too much.
We going to be in fault a couple times.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He
keep on. I'm going to be better on the team anyway.
And but knock it off. Yeah. You're not, stop, bro.
I'm about to
practice is going to turn super physical. It's going to turn into some gangster shit.
Right.
And when you try to guard me, then I'm about to go into old school.
Because Because you're not playing basketball.
Exactly.
Are we playing basketball or
we're going to play football basketball? Because I can do that too.
Right.
I go 21 no take back with 30 niggas on the court.
What you want to do?
Let's go.
Right.
Like,
what you want to do?
I'm about to put you in the basket, little nigga. Come with me. That's what practice is going to degenerate to. So if you want to do that, fine. But man, stop it, man. That nigga.
Yeah,
he did some whole shit.
Yeah,
he
you lost a lot of respect. You know what I'm saying? You really didn't have that much, so you
exactly.
Really,
but you lost a little bit of the shit you was working with.
Yeah,
you lost that shit, man.
The shit that I was about to say after y'all lost, because I knew y'all was gonna lose. Like, damn, Patrick Beverly played a good, you know what I mean?
Type shit.
But I still don't like your antics, so I wouldn't have said that shit. That's only the newscasters and people on TV that would saying that dumbass shit. Like, oh, he wouldn't have been in the league
if he wasn't doing that. That's what they got him for.
You condoning this bullshit.
Exactly.
They be picking and choosing what they like, and don't.
The motherfuckers who get the nigga with no game can get away with being a little rough, and then niggas with game couldn't get away with playing like Patrick Beverly at all.
Nah, at all.
You feel me?
At all.
Cause you too good to be getting away with all that.
You see, he apologized.
What?
Yeah, he apologized
on Twitter or like
on Twitter.
Oh, see, I can't take it.
That's what he said. Emotions got the best of me last night, gang. My bad, wasn't meant for you. Congrats on making it to the finals. Best of luck.
That was even harder than the movie made. That was the apology?
Right.
Emotions got the best of me last night, gang.
What is that, bro?
Trying to say that gang, right? You know what I mean? Like gang, but it don't come out right on Twitter. You can't type like you talk. What's wrong with this nigga? Man, something's wrong with this nigga, man. He has a problem. Yeah. And that should extend the suspension. That was your apology? You tried to apologize on Twitter? No. You're not gonna get away with that. Said that easy, motherfucker. 15 games is what you get as a deterrent for other motherfuckers who thinking about doing shenanigans, and for you with your antics and everybody trying to give you excuses. Sit down for the first 15 games of the season.
Bang my line first, and you can apologize to the fans. And then let them. I talked to CP earlier. I'm apologizing for my bullshit that I did. You know what I mean? Don't apologize to me on Twitter.
That? Fingers crossed? What does that even mean? What does that even mean?
He don't mean
that is the most forlorn shit.
He's.
I ain't never seen nothing that forlorn. That is the most.
Yeah, he gives zero.
Yeah,
he cares not at all.
Not a fuck. Nigga, not a fuck given about what he's talking about right now. Shit.
Yeah. Nah, I didn't like that at all.
Yeah, that was some bullshit. We off him. Where do you do that at? Chicago, stand up. Say we don't do that.
Even Chicago, like, hey, man, what is he doing, man?
You gonna throw a rock and hide your hand? Man, stop it.
Man, right. Only probably his family and his friends, even his friends, some of his family and friends, like, damn, son.
Damn.
Son, that's what you doing, man?
That's what you doing out here?
Boy, you just...
Come on, man.
You know, our parents be, they be like, fuck the Chris Paul shit, yeah. You know, our parents did. They be like, shit, he mumbled some shit to him.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, that's what everybody was trying to say.
He said,
he said some shit. We said, and then they showed the replay.
I'm a professional lip reader. If he said anything, it was like a ventriloquist.
No, yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Lips didn't move. He didn't have to say nothing to that nigga. He was just giving it to them niggas. He knew. CP knew what he was about to do. He's like, nigga, I ain't got nothing to say. I'm not going to your level. And Devin, I love Devin. Devin was talking to him all night. Devin was giving him the cool and, oh, really? How was this? They just stayed the same, but chopping it up with the nigga all night. Never got high and low with him or nothing.
Because Devin would have been.
Devin got so much game that he got that Mamba mentality. And he is completely not out here fucking around.
And you're losing, so I'm talking to you. What's up,
and I'm hitting you off.
And he made adjustments. He made adjustments and started taking them and doing his thing.
And he came in no mask. Said, I don't give a fuck tonight. Nigga, it's ride or die.
Right.
And Chris Paul took the tape off his fingers that he had on his 2 fingers. He said he got 2 torn ligaments in this shit he just found out, MRI. Nigga, he like, fuck it. But he took the tape off of them. The last 2 games he done ball, he like, taking the tape off. Devin like, taking the mask off. Niggas is like, we coming for your ass tonight.
Mask off. Hey, mask off. Hey.
Fuck it, mask off.
Hey.
Happy 4th. That's right, USA. Mask off. Everybody is open now.
Oh, yeah.
4th weekend.
4th of July. Y'all have a good 4th of July weekend.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
4th of July weekend, all that shit.
Thank you for tuning in. Make sure to like and subscribe.
Hell yeah, man.
Mac and J, share all that.
J Sports Champs on all the platforms. You already.
Yeah.
All right, yo, yeah. You want to talk about? Did we talk about Giannis and them already?
No, we
they play tonight.
You want to talk about Giannis?
Yeah, all right, because they play tonight and
You
shit.
want to talk about Giannis or the game?
Giannis first because he got hurt.
Yeah.
So he hyperextended the joint. They said there's no damage, but he's not playing tonight. What you think about how they look? What you think? Did you have them winning it?
I had them winning.
You had them winning the series. All right, okay.
If Giannis not playing and Trae Young not playing, I
gotta see it.
I gotta see it again. Is Atlanta gonna blow them out again? You know what I'm saying? But Giannis, if Giannis ain't playing, then it's
I like sitting out Trae tonight again.
Yeah, they got it. Yeah.
Because you just whooped their ass.
You just whooped their
with
ass.
no Trae.
So that was with Giannis. Low key.
Right.
You got
that was with Giannis.
Yeah.
So now, with Giannis out, why rush Trae back? Like, sit down. Let's run it again. Let's do it again. It's 2-2. So, fuck it. Let me see what's happening. You know what I mean? Let Trae get more rest and all that. And go ahead and get this game tonight. I had the Hawks winning it.
Yeah, you did.
Winning the series. So, but I mean, Giannis or no Giannis. But without Giannis, like, it's
it's over. But not if they don't got Trae though. Trae gonna have to play.
No. They play the Bucks better without Trae.
That one game they did.
No. They beat the Bucks in the regular season without Trae. Blew them out. Same thing. That's
same
why.
way.
Same way. And that was the last time that the last time that they had faced them before the season. They played the Hawks and got blowed out without Trae. So Nate McMillan already had the confidence. He's like, oh, okay, Trae ankle. All right, sit down. Like, I know we're going to do what we did to them. And he did exactly what they did to them. Like, bust their head to the white meat. Right there.
Damn. Damn.
So now
to the
white meat, man. So now with no Giannis, it's like, don't rush Trae back. Like, let's do it again. Do it again. You're going to have to show me something with Forbes and all these niggas off the bench and Covington and all that man. Let me see.
Yeah, Atlanta is
Brook Lopez, whatever Lopez is, he gonna have the ball. They're gonna need a lot of motherfuckers to ball.
Middleton gonna have the
and
ball.
And with Middleton having to be a number one tonight, so he's a good second fiddle.
Will he step up tonight?
He got to.
Is he going to?
He got to. I don't know. I don't know if he is, but I know he got to.
If he step up, then they win.
No. He need to step up to keep it respectable.
You
he gotta do the Giannis numbers. Yeah.
He gotta get about 30 to 40.
He got to get 30 to 40.
Yeah.
Because he needed to get 30 to 40
with
Giannis's 30 to, you know what I mean, 25, 30.
Yeah.
Like, so
who gonna step up for them? Drew Holiday gotta get 30.
Oh, Drew. See, that's where it is.
Drew Holiday
gotta score 30.
Yeah.
All of them other little,
like you said, Brook
Lopez.
Yeah.
They gotta all wake up. Like,
they kind of deficient in scoring on that team.
And this is where the coaching is gonna be blaring.
That's why we're
gonna find out if Bud. We know Bud sucks, and
he's about to be gone.
He's about to get fired anyway.
Because they probably mad at him. Like, why was you playing Giannis? We should have just sat him anyway. It was a blowout.
You know what I mean? Yeah, he should have not even probably been in the game at the time.
You know what I mean?
Like, exactly. Yeah, Bud gonna be gone at the end of the season. We know that. But tonight will be a night to save his job. If he can coach his way out of this bag with no Giannis tonight, get a victory at home. You know what I mean? Get the others involved. Coach a victory. I would be impressed tonight. It could have saved his job tonight if he could coach them to a victory tonight. Fuck it, maybe you hold on to him. But man, if they lose tonight, man, and it looked just as bad as when Giannis was there and they got blown out game 4, that seat get mighty toasty,
mighty hot.
Ooh, boy,
that hot seat, boy.
Ooh, that hot seat, boy.
Yeah, Giannis, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. I think, man, that knee though, man, I don't think he's gonna be able to play on that knee, bro. That shit was bad.
At all, coming back at all for the rest of the playoffs?
I don't know, man. It'll be effective. He like athletic.
That shit got my knee hurt right now.
You know
it didn't look good. It didn't look good.
Chris Bosh was talking about the injury. He was saying how he had that injury. And that bone on bone, he's like, that's where that pain is. He's like, he don't know. You know what I mean?
Chris Bosh said he ain't coming back. Chris Bosh said he ain't coming back for the rest of the playoffs.
Yeah, he probably ain't. Kawhi look less than that. You know what I'm saying?
That would be a super black eye on this whole everything, man. It would turn this whole shit into just. They were the healthiest team, looking like the healthiest team coming through. It was like they were pretty much going to win the war of attrition and make it through being healthy. And then Giannis gets cracked in the Eastern Conference Finals.
That was weird to me. I saw that. I was like, that looked It like it hurt too.
It looked like it hurt. It was
nasty.
weird.
It looked, yeah.
So it's like,
His ligament,
I hope that, you know what I mean?
It like dislocated, went back in place, but his ligaments was probably stressed or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it was like a clean, like little
Mm-hmm.
ding. You know what I mean? Like, woo, boy, it could have been worse.
Stretched so far,
It
exactly.
could have been worse.
Could have
Nigga.
Sean Livingston, this motherfucker.
Woo! PG, Paul George.
Yeah.
Woo! Man.
I don't want to even think about this. You're right.
Those was horrific.
Yeah, that was horrific.
Sheesh. And that boy too, Gordon Hayward. He had a bad one too.
Gordon Hayward, the nigga play for Denver now? Oh no, oh yeah.
Charlotte.
For Boston?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, his shit was like Alex Smith. Yeah, it was all bad. Yeah. Ugh. It was hard to look at. Yeah, you're right.
Man, shit with all that, but who you got tonight? Bucks Hawks.
The Bucks gotta win tonight, B. You know what I mean? I got the Hawks in the series, but I got the Bucks winning tonight.
You got the Bucks winning tonight?
Mm-hmm. Just tonight. You know what I mean? And then the Bucks, and then the Hawks will just go. It'll go 7, obviously, and then the Hawks will win the next 2, and come into Milwaukee and beat them Game 7. Yeah. I think the Bucks will pull it out tonight somehow. It'll be some bullshit because they're at home, and I'm ready for the hometown bullshit. I know Scott Foster will be the ref because they don't let him do no Phoenix games anymore, so he's over there with his under investigation, need to be asked. But he gonna try. I guess if Scott Foster got his money on the Bucks, we good. Whoever he's betting with, is all betting. We'll find out in the first quarter. I guarantee you, it'll be no. They'll be like, okay, who's Scott Foster got? Okay, Trey Young. He gonna give somebody. John Collins got 2 fouls early. Oh, okay, he took the over. Mm-hmm.
Damn. Yeah, tough. You know, I was going for the Bucks, but I'm gonna go with the Hawks.
Oh, okay, yeah, shit. I wouldn't be mad. I feel like they're riding high. They're going on the road. They got a big victory without Trey. Probably come down to earth a little bit tonight, and then them niggas.
It's gonna be a low scoring game.
Low scoring game.
Yeah.
I got a low scoring game. Yeah. Should be a tight game.
It's really a toss up. I just went the Hawks at the last minute in my mind. Like, you know what? Let me just.
But I went with the Bucks in my mind too because I feel like it's gonna be I got the Hawks and everything, but the NBA is so goofy, and these series start going on to.
This series will go 7 games too, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going based on how good you talked about the Hawks. I'm like, well, shit, since they're that good, all right, well, shit, I would take the Hawks. I'm fucking Giannis. I mean, you know what I mean?
But that's when the human nature kicks in, because I feel like when the Bucks found out it was no Trey, that's when their human nature kicked in, and they're like, oh shit, there ain't gonna be no Trey tonight. We should be good. Got their ass whooped, and then
bro, they shot about 39 threes and only made 8.
Yeah, they went because they was tripping.
At what point do you stop shooting threes?
At what point? When you're 1 for 7, when you're 0 for 2, when you do like when do you decide you're gonna go to the basket? You're not out here.
It's not really good offense, man. Cause like I know they want everybody to be a shooter.
They be gunning though.
But most people are scorers. Like there ain't a lot of shooters.
They just be gunning. They be wanting to gun. That's all they want to do. They just want to put up and that's all they want to do. Just gun.
Shit, that's the way. You might be able to get back in the game with some tools.
But that's like the coach gotta be telling them.
You gonna get back in the game with some tools and some and ones.
Coach gotta be like, man, stop shooting threes. Like I just saw 3 possessions come down where we done came down and shot a 3. Like, come on, get to the basket.
That's that new NBA, like you said. I don't like it.
They shooting them 3s like a motherfucker. This is just chuck fest. They be chucking and ducking.
Man. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Hawks tonight.
It's gonna be a game though. It's gonna be a good ass game. So shit, wait. I can't wait. You wanna talk about that? You wanna go with anything, whatever you wanna stay basketball, it's whatever.
Shit, you wanna hop on over to your boy let's hop on KD.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think about that? You think was KD's comeback a success or whatever?
Was KD comeback a success? I'm laughing at this picture, man. Hey, judging by the picture, I say no. That's after that air ball.
Yeah, I know. Because he's like, did I do that?
No.
He's like, is it going? No. That picture's hilarious.
That picture's hilarious, man.
He says I didn't do anything. We lost. Like, you know what I mean?
Somebody took a picture of the video.
Of course. Of course.
Did nobody catch that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
somebody
that's
screenshot that. You know what I mean?
They paused it on the TV screen. Like,
you know what I mean?
Got it. Meme time. Meme fest.
What that?
Jason Rivera. Get a new mic. It's hard to hear. Okay.
All right, thank you, Jason.
Yeah, man. Good looking.
Yeah.
We're working on that.
Yeah.
We got some workers outside too. They goofy.
Yeah, I'll send the Cash App too, just in case you want to donate, so we can get some more mics too. Let me add that. Let me add the Cash App right now. Thank you, Jason.
Mm-hmm.
We need our support from our people.
Mm-hmm. Factual. That's a good ear though. What we talking about? Oh yeah, KD with this guy.
Oh, KD.
After the air ball, that shit was hilarious. But yeah, I really feel like his shit was successful. But I had a low bar for him. I wasn't like on some old. They would have won a championship if they didn't get hurt or whatever. But just him getting out of the season alive, upright. Everybody around him was getting hurt, and he sat out a lot of games during the regular season his goddamn self with the hamstring and the quad shit. So I would deem it a success, not necessarily a, in the macro it's a success, but in the micro, of course, whoever doesn't win the championship, it's a failure. Only one team it really has a successful season at the end of the shit. Yeah, there's only one team that's like it was a success. Right, everybody else is hot. So you know what I mean, if you look at it like that, no. But I feel like him being upright, looking good, you know what I mean, looking like KD. If he had a coach, they still could have won that series. But he didn't. So, it is what it is. But I think it was a success. I think his comeback was a success for what he did. He came back looking like himself. Motherfucker said if he come back as 80% KD, then that's good enough to be. Well, he looked like he was.
He looked like 100% KD.
He looked like 100% KD.
He looked like 100% KD.
Shit.
Yeah, I agree with you. I go in on KD, but if I really look at the season, I'll have to say the season was a success. It's only one person gonna win a championship, like you said. So, and the media sometimes put a little bit too much on championships because you a great player to me. Okay, you supposed to win championships. I get it.
I got
you. It's just a game, though. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, bump it down. You know what I mean? But KD to come back healthy after that Achilles, you know what I'm saying?
Motherfuckers trying to write off you.
And he almost took his team to the.
That's what I mean. If he had a coach, he could have.
If he had made
could have did it.
If his foot was just right behind the.
I really just feel like if he had a coach, he could have did it. You know what I mean?
Well, they didn't need a coach. That's what they said.
I know, but if he had a coach, I'm just saying, if he happened to have a good coach, then you know what I mean, that would be awesome. You can't have everything. You already got all your homies there, and they all were balling.
Right, all your homies there.
You have everything, but you know what I mean. You had a rookie coach, and that kind of it showed.
But he had D'Antoni on the bench though.
Yeah, I feel you, but
so
D'Antoni's not the guy. He's not the guy.
Well, I mean, he got experience.
He has experience. He don't have experience winning anything.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just let me find out.
Brooklyn hired him so fast and quick.
Because that's what they do with D'Antoni. Everybody just retread him like it's.
I'm talking about Steve Nash. I was like, out of nowhere. I'm like, damn, what's going on?
That was a
not that Steve Nash don't know basketball, probably.
Oh, I'm sure, but he ain't never coached on any level before. Right? So I feel you know how much you know and everything, but have you implemented have you seen? Do you even know what your philosophy is as a coach? Like, what are you?
Right.
And you're like, are you just the same as you are as a player? Like, you don't even know who you are as a coach, and they throw your ass in the coach, the best niggas in the world. I'm not wrong.
Right.
But, he'll figure it out on the flag.
Yeah, he'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
He'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
How about with some football? Switch it up for a minute.
Foosball. This is OTAs. It's popping. It's popping. It's happening.
Let's see. So the NFL has the Browns' most complete roster in the NFL over Kansas City and Tampa Bay Buccaneers. What you think about that? You gotta respond.
Most complete. Most complete?
Huh?
Most complete roster?
Yeah.
Over. Is that. Damn, I guess. Damn. I hate to say it. But they might be right. Shit. They got the best 2 running backs. They got, okay, so as far as from these to these other things, I'll take Chubb over Fournette and what's his name all day. The receiving core, we just haven't seen OBJ. If he gets to come out there with Landry, with the good tight end that they got, and the other dude, the young dude Coleman, the other wide receiver, they got receivers. I don't know if their receivers are better than Tampa Bay's though. I don't know if that crew is better. And the coach, and then Tampa Bay's D is better. You know what? No, I'm not going to be able to roll with that. As a matter of fact, no. Tampa returned all 22 starters, and I really feel like their 22.
If I was betting today,
their 22 is better than Cleveland's 22.
If I was betting today, I got Cleveland.
No, I got Tampa's
and Tampa
better.
No, I'm saying I got Cleveland and Tampa
in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, today.
You're putting Cleveland in the Super Bowl
just based off their roster.
Oh,
based off.
You
the
said
roster.
if you was betting though, you would bet that
today. Yeah, of the odds. I didn't say I bet $1 million, but you know what I mean.
Oh, no, I know that. Yeah. If we had $1 million, we'd be good to go.
we have better mics.
We had to sound right.
We had to sound right.
No, but I think they trying to say like, nah, they don't player for player. If I go player for player, Tampa. If I go number 1 at every spot, offense and defense, the 22 returning starters for Tampa are better than Cleveland's.
I would have Tampa ahead just because they won a Super Bowl and they brought back all they starters.
The quarterback is better. Their wide receivers are better.
Back all their starters.
They're bringing
from a Super Bowl.
They're bringing back all their guys. Their defense is better, position for position, man for man, and everybody. There's no linebacker on Cleveland that I fear, like Devin White and motherfucking Levante David. Are you joking? Like, there's nobody on, and the defensive line. No, nobody's on Shaq Barrett. He's not on Shaq Barrett.
What's the other boy name they got? Miles Garrett.
Miles Garrett and Shaq Barrett are like they cancel each other.
And then they got Clowney.
And then they got Clowney, but they got my other nigga on the other end like
who? Jason Pierre-Paul?
Yeah, he's doing enough.
Did they resign some
shoes on the D tackle? I think it's Pierre-Paul. Yeah, I'll take Pierre-Paul. I'll take Pierre-Paul over Clowney.
Yeah, you would?
Yeah, I mean, if I had it, I'm taking them. Like, I'm taking.
They about. You know what I mean?
But I'm taking
Jason Pierre-Paul.
I feel like position for position, and I'm taking Tom over Baker, and I'm taking Mike Evans over OBJ, and I'm taking AB and Godwin over. I'm taking Godwin over Landry. You know what I mean? Like, so shit.
Yeah.
I'm taking Gronk over Ndukwe and Daku, this big tight end from Africa. So yeah, I'm not position for position, but I do say Cleveland offensive line is maybe a little better than Tampa's, maybe a little better. But that's it.
Today I got them in the Super Bowl.
It's wild early. You can have them in the Super Bowl on July 1st.
That's not betting advice.
You can have them in the Super Bowl on July 1st. That's perfect. Shit. We so far removed as we did.
What up, JC?
JC.
Oh, Mike Echo. All right. Yeah, it's probably gonna echo. We can't fix it right now, but we gonna upload the
Samsung.
We're gonna upload the Samsung quality also. So right after this, it'll be a clear version. Yeah, we working on that echo, y'all.
I know.
Yeah, we need donations. We gonna get it together though soon. Appreciate y'all still tuning in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Some real shit.
Let's see.
Well, what you think? You think they got?
I don't know.
Oh, you said. But you got them in the Super Bowl.
That's just
so
just talking.
Oh,
now looking at this, if I had out of these 3 teams, if I could pick out of these 3 teams,
yeah,
I would have Tampa over Kansas City. Now I'll take Cleveland over Kansas City. You know what I mean? Out of those three.
So you got Cleveland. So the AFC, you got Cleveland cracking.
Kansas City got no receivers, bro. He finna be like Aaron Rodgers.
Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill are just, what are they?
Man, they got the blueprint. They're gonna be pressing Travis Kelce at the line, like Tampa.
No, you gotta have.
No, he gonna ball.
You gotta have the personnel to do what Tampa did. So you can't.
That's true.
Everybody can't do that.
That's true. But right now today, I don't like Kansas City receiving core.
No, I know you do say that a lot.
It's cool to have a good tight end.
And I feel you because all they have is speedsters. They don't really have any route tree guys. Travis Kelce's the route tree. He runs everything from the middle of the field. He runs everything. Everybody else are just streakers and you know what I mean. That's it. They
right, big play ability.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
They
need a possession receiver.
Bubble screens are 9 routes.
They need another possession receiver besides Travis Kelce. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They need
a big possession receiver. Yeah, they do. Why haven't they?
To me,
I think Andy Reid knows what to do with those.
I mean,
he just coaches speed up and track and everything.
Yeah, because even think about Philly, he never tried to get a receiver until he got Terrell Owens.
He had Terrell Owens, who was
until he got Terrell Owens.
Terrell Owens was like fast and a possession receiver.
Like
big, strong, and fast.
He needed a receiver. He should have went after the boy who ended up in Tennessee, or AB. That shit was the dumb. I don't understand that.
But Andy Reid, it would be so smart for you to get a big target dude because then you get to do your thing. You have your cake and eat it too. You have your speedsters who everybody has to worry about, and then they take the double teams. And while they're taking the double teams, while everybody's worried about Travis Kelce and your linebackers can't lead, and everybody has to double Tyreek Hill, and then you have your big possession receiver guy, a big body who's not fast, who's just a big possession receiver who Pat can go to and feel like comfortable with, like
right.
And it seems fucking.
They don't got no receiver. They don't got nothing.
But
nah, NFL.com got it wrong. Tampa Bay got the most complete roster. They just brought back 22 starters. They just won the Super Bowl. Ain't nobody better than them till they win. Till they beat them.
Type shit.
Like, come on.
And don't try to give me the roster. And you mean a roster wise.
Right.
The rosters. Man, fuck out of here. How your roster deeper than niggas who won the Super Bowl who returning all 22?
I know why they say that though. Because of their corners. They deep at like corner. Like they got a good secondary.
Who?
Cleveland. Watch this year how they secondary ball.
They got rid of the best. They safety Jackson. They traded him
because they know what they got over there.
All right, well they better have something because he's gonna show me.
We
what
gonna see.
Tell me.
Yeah, but the NFL they got it wrong. You know what I'm saying? On that one. We'll hop over to which coach? What's that question? The coach that got the most.
Yeah. Which duo is under the most pressure right here with Harbaugh and Lamar, or Dak and McCarty, or McVay and your boy Stafford? What you got?
They got the Cowboys winning the Super Bowl. Look at that.
That's Photoshop.
Oh man, they got Dak. They got Mike McCarthy holding.
That's Photoshop.
Look what they can do, man. That's crazy. It look real.
Jesus.
Shit, man.
Who you got? Who you think? Which duo's under the most pressure?
They all under pressure, and I'm gonna tell you.
Facts.
You know what I mean? The Rams under pressure because they got Matthew Stafford. He's supposed to be looking so good. They got all this money spent on defense and offense. Then you got Dallas. You know, Mike McCarthy, Green Bay, always questionable as coach, make bad coaching calls. Then Dak, the $100 million man, he got a big contract he got to live up to.
He got to live up to that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
He got, but more pressure's on.
I want to finish.
Okay.
Harbaugh, he got pressure.
But more pressure on the coach.
Oh yeah.
And to me, more pressure on McCarthy in that situation.
No, not to me.
Then Dak?
No, they both got it. They both got pressures, their own individual pressures. You know what I'm saying? But Harbaugh and Jackson, they got their pressures too. You know what I'm saying? Because they need to win. Former MVP.
They got a lot of fucking pressure.
Former MVP.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I'm gonna say Dallas because Dallas got the. You know, out of all three, I'm gonna go Dallas because Dallas got the biggest and brightest lights. You know what I'm saying?
Type shit.
You know, so that's why, because it's gonna be talked about the most. You know what I mean? That's why I go with right there.
No, I feel you. And you're right. There is a lot of pressure on all of them, But I really, I don't know who has the. There is a lot of pressure on McVay. I think has more pressure than we think, though. because he got rid of all the first round draft picks. He mortgaged the future right now for a nigga who hasn't won a playoff game before.
I don't like him. I don't like Stafford.
You already had, like, you got rid of Jared Goff. Jared Goff was 42-20 under you. Like, I don't understand. You, for some reason, you thought he wasn't doing enough for you. You went to the Super Bowl, and I really feel like you just got out coached in the Super Bowl. That wasn't like Jared Goff's fault. So,
that y'all couldn't score no points.
Y'all
couldn't score no points.
You feel me? So no touchdowns. So I'm saying that didn't make any fucking sense. So I really feel like he is out here looking like the emperor with no clothes. Because everybody is supposed to be, he is supposed to be like the wizard, the genius, and everybody is like, anybody who had a cup of coffee with him is getting a coaching job somewhere in the NFL. And so it's like, bruh, show me that you really are the coach.
And we gonna win the division.
And if you can make Matt Stafford, if you can low key say that Jared Goff is a problem and bring in Matt Stafford and just plug and play a new guy in who you think is supposed to give you better results, and he hasn't even won a fucking playoff game in his life, in his career, and he's 10 years deep in whatever this is, it's going to be a lot of coaching that's going to have to go on with him. And this is LA, bruh. So, and they in a new stadium and the whole thing, the SoFi is popping.
You got to win.
You 92 steps from my mama's house. So let's get this shit going. Like, let me find out what's going on. It's pressure on your ass immediately when the fans get in the building up in there, and we need to see what the fuck is going on.
$4 billion building.
$4 billion. What the be on Century?
On Ventry.
On Ventry. So yeah, he got a lot of pressure on him. I agree with you with McCarthy too. Like, for me, McCarthy has some pressure over Dak. Dak gonna be fine. Dak gonna do his thing. Dak gonna ball. McCarthy coming off 3 straight losing seasons.
I don't even know why they hired him.
And that's what it's with. And then you had to come in, you had to fire your defensive coordinator who you brought in, and everybody said that was a bad move. You brought in a nigga who had the last 2 defenses in the league. That's why he was out the league, and you bring him back because that's your man. And then y'all look terrible, and you got to lose a record, and you're gone. You're like, bye, and you have to fire him. You know, your man's in them. So he cannot afford to have like a losing season or anything. Dak's on the contract. He'll be fired, and they can't get rid of him or nothing. I feel like in this equation, there's only one motherfucker in this equation who can like lose their job in a minute. And it's this nigga holding the fucking trophy.
Hey,
unless he do that.
Hey, if he ain't doing that,
if he don't do that, then he could be the only one out the picture. Everybody,
because they're not firing Harbaugh.
They're not firing Harbaugh.
But
Harbaugh has to fucking innovate his offense and get himself together. You can't have sitting on Lamar who wants to fucking throw the ball and you pigeonholing him into being a running quarterback and running the ball every down with him and running him into the ground when he wants to throw the rock. And you got Mike Nolan over there with no fucking offensive brain. He keeps running these Kaepernick offenses and shit. When niggas, it's a different NFL now. They shooting threes now. They throwing the ball now. This nigga adapt.
Right, throw the ball.
Right, what are you doing? You gotta adapt. So he has pressure because he need to get his offense together. Because Lamar Jackson you got a star and you wasting this shit. You wasting this shit. Yeah, there's pressure on all of them. But I would go with the most with McCarthy and Dallas. Dak and Dallas and them, they got the most. Because he can lose his job. That coach gotta get that together. Yeah. Supposed to be an offensive coach. You got all the weapons over there. The offense is gonna be good. Yeah. It's a matter of if that defensive coordinator, Daniel, whoever they just hired from Atlanta, the coach who got fired from Atlanta, defensive coordinator. Yeah. So yeah. So he gonna come over there and run that defense. That's that defense they used to run. They want to run a 4-3, and he's gonna be a good defense. Dan Quinn. So they want to run his defense. Yeah. He bringing over a whole bunch of ex-Atlanta Hawks and a whole bunch of motherfuckers who want to go. Atlanta Falcons. And so they should be better on defense. So it's gonna be on McCarthy to coach this offense up and get that thing running like a well-oiled machine. Because he could be gone in a minute.
I feel you. Out of there.
If it's anybody that can get cracked, it's Duke. Duke can get cracked.
Shit. I'm gonna hop on over to Cam.
Oh, Cam. Man, but what's up, man? Yeah, man, I'm really like...
So are you confident that Cam wins the starting job? It's not that hard, B.
It really is that hard.
No, it's not.
Because from the little
rookie,
you know what's happening. You know what's happening right now because see, you're not privy to all the things that.
Oh, okay. Well, enlighten me.
I'm watching Boston Sports Network at like channel 630. You know what I mean on DirecTV if you want to get in on the shit. And all the little inside sources are coming out, and all the little funny shit is going on. But camp is just starting, and this is how we do. Camp starts, rumors start. Period. Point blank. But I feel like everything is the subvert racism for Cam. They always are trying to get Cam out the shit. Cam's gonna be the starter week 1. Period. Like, get that out your head, and all this little funny shit y'all trying to create and make up shit. Cam is starting week 1. We don't want Matt Jones starting week 1. But what they're saying is Matt Jones sees the offense just like Josh McDaniels. And so they're trying to do the whole, they're coaching him up. He's a smart kid. We know that he's the future and everything. And they want to put him in now. Just relax. Let Cam do what he's supposed to do. Give him the weapons that you just gave him. Let him go out there and perform and show me that he's that fucking guy. But one thing I'm pissed about with Cam, though, with his fucking, he had some stupid ass response where he's out there like all the haters and the motivation and all this shit. My nigga, Cam, stop leading from a hate. Stop looking for hate to motivate your motherfucking shit, my nigga. Like, you're great. Go up. I need you to be motivated by the confidence. You weren't motivated by hate when you was at Auburn.
Right.
Like, you feel me? You was like, I'm the best nigga in the building. I'm really that nigga. Like, I'm on it. Like, I do this thing. I need that motivation to be back your shit. There's nothing but haters out there. If you get on the internet, there's the haters. Like, There's nothing to fucking do. If you need that to motivate you, we're done with that. Like, that's that. Bruh, get back to being the dog that I know that you are. Cam is a starter week 1 because I know he's going to ball out this preseason. He's going to do his thing. Bill Belichick wants to start Cam. He doesn't want to fucking, he didn't pay for him for this. We'll let Matt Jones come on and get ready when it's time. Cam got benched 3 times last year.
Matt Jones not ready, man.
Matt Jones not ready to come in right now. Cam is a starter week 1.
Let me tell you something.
Stop the bullshit.
Y'all spent too much money to start a rookie that ain't looking like.
We just spent no money on quarterback.
No, I'm talking about just
but
overall.
Yeah. No,
you know what I mean?
Facts. No,
y'all
facts.
gotta win right now.
But we have a team that needs to win now, and it's not time to throw a rookie in the fire like that and do that shit. He's not ready to take live bullets. Like, I'm sorry, no. I know you went to Alabama and you think it is, but no. It's not that kind of party, bro. So sit down, watch a few weeks. You know what I mean? Hopefully the fucking season.
What do you mean? Why wouldn't it be the whole season?
Because Cam be goofing around. But like I said, I need him to go. And it's an extra game. You know what I mean? And if you watch Cam last year, he has a long way to go. He threw 10 touchdowns last year. So it's like damn. You know what I mean, he didn't light the world on fire.
Ooh,
so
boy.
It's like
that don't sound like haters. It sounds like you got something to prove, really.
To yourself. Don't prove it to no one but yourself.
You threw 10 tuds?
Threw 10 last year, man.
That's not good, bro.
Yeah.
You got a lot to prove to yourself, really.
Ooh.
It ain't got nothing to do with the haters.
Are you a quarterback or not?
Because are they haters?
Last time
Are they haters? Or are they telling the truth?
Last time
you need to throw 20 tuds.
Check for the last nigga who threw 10 touchdowns that's in the league right now, my nigga. Like, what are you talking about? Like, are you kidding? I know you ran for another 12, but I'm saying, like stop, bruh. Like,
but y'all didn't win, though. You didn't win. And I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about to Cam.
No, I know. Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You threw 10, you ran 12. All right, that's cool.
We didn't win no games.
Yeah, so.
And you got
that ain't good.
3 different games.
So really what you needed was 20 tuds and 12 rushing tuds.
Yes. Okay. Oh.
You know what I mean? Then that would be
let's put that out there. He definitely has to throw in the 20s of touchdowns. You know what I mean? Like, can we? I didn't think I had to say it.
25 at least.
But when you have a quarterback,
the
expectation is like, yes, I need him to be in the 20s. I'm not going to ask for the 30s because he's not a thrower of the ball like that. You know what I mean? But I need him to be in the 20s because I expect him to run for a few, 2, and everything.
Right.
You need to be hubbing them 20s, throwing touchdowns in the 17 games played. Man. What the fuck? I'm not asking for much. Like,
you supposed to throw a touchdown a game, at least like 2.
2.
Yeah. And 3 if you just. You know what I mean?
It's a fucking sandlot NFL. You're throwing the ball all over the fucking lot. Like, come on, man. They're like, come on, man. Stop.
Damn.
And we get down in the red zone, and I know you run a lot in the red zone, but that's all the more for the trickery and throwing touchdowns. And we have new tight ends, and we have weapons now. He has no weapons now. Last year he didn't have no weapons. So last year I don't really put on him that much. Came into a new system, COVID shit, no weapons, and had to deal with it. But this year, we spent $136 million in free agency. We drafted dudes.
Yeah.
You've been a year in the system. The quarterback,
The pressure's
is
on,
ready.
fam. The pressure's on.
So you know that
The pressure's on.
the moment you fuck it off,
And Mac Jones is he understands Josh McDaniel playbook. He got to sit up there.
the
and
way they
listen to
saying
that.
it, the way they doing it with the anonymous sources, and the way
Right.
that it's so fucking. Oh my god! Oh, he sees the office like Josh McDaniel. Motherfucker, how you know? Like these stories that come out, they just fucking kill me, son. But yeah, here we go.
You know,
If I'm Cam, I ain't listening, but
yeah, you gotta tune it out.
Mm-hmm,
You gotta listen to tune it out. It's just, you know, what I mean, it's just, you know, shit. Be honest with yourself, fam.
Be honest with yourself and get
You know
your
what I'm
game
saying?
up. Stop all these social media posts and do that. God damn, this social media era is just wow.
Man.
Fucking with Cam. Mm-hmm. But that's my nigga. He just started off. Week 1, Cam. Please.
Oh, Cam.
Cam. Oh, Cam. Be there for me, boy.
Yeah, put up to the show, man.
Pull up, man. You know, we pull up to the Sip and Smoke. You pull up to the Back and J. We
Hey.
go all day. We go back. Hey, we Friday night. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, jump on over to your man. He came on home to the show.
Oh shit! Did they?
David Fisdale.
He not the coach though. He just on the bench.
Yeah. Assistant coach. They hired him to replace Jason Kidd.
And it's huge. You know, LeBron made sure that happened. And that's
That's a great pickup.
fuck around, be the coach. Like I don't understand.
Eventually. Yeah.
I go ahead and let Vogels. You know what I mean? Look, what they gonna fire Vogels in the middle of the season and then make him?
If Vogel don't win the championship next year, they
No, I don't.
get out of here.
I'm not wrong. I got
Get
you.
out of
I tell you right now, it's going. Vogels in the middle of the season. He's the interim for the rest of the shit.
I wouldn't have a problem with it.
Yeah, that's what it's.
I like Fizz. So,
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I know you do. Man.
He's from
spent a lot of
Miami.
time
Stop.
around.
He come from us. But oh yeah, and he got a raw deal in New York. You know what I mean? So that was rough how they worked him. So yeah, nigga, yeah. Yes, I love that every minute. He'll be the coach in a minute. I'm feeling that. I love this deal.
But we'll see, because we ain't going to be losing like that.
I don't know about all that.
Yeah, we ain't going to be losing like that.
You don't know shit.
Yeah, I do. I know we ain't going to be losing like that.
You're not gonna lose some games. Like what? We don't know what's gonna be going on.
Yeah.
That's why his ass gonna be on the hot seat. He know he got a coach.
Buck on the hot seat for sure.
For sure. When they start cracking your staff,
Yeah.
then you know.
Unless you were just a good coach, like a pop or
No,
something.
But as a coach,
You
you
know
bring
that?
your staff.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying.
Like ain't nobody gonna. People hire your
But
staff.
you knew Jason Kidd
Your
was going to
staff
leave
get hired.
eventually, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's not like a real
Well, Jason
assistant.
Kidd was expected.
He's not
to
like
be
a
coach.
Tex winner or something.
He
That's
was
all.
expected to be the coach. Like that.
Yeah, if he would have stayed, he'd eventually been. But he couldn't pass up Luka. You can't pass up Dallas with Luka. They got a squad.
No, they just didn't hire him because of his little whatever the little cases that
Who?
he had. Jason Kidd.
They didn't hire him because they didn't think he was ready
No, they
to
didn't
be
make
a
him
head coach.
They didn't make him a head coach. He already been a head coach already before many a time.
I know, but he needed a little bit more experience. They felt like.
Yeah, it would have
You know
been with the
what
Lakers. Like I said, they didn't make him the head coach because of the little allegations and shit. Like the shit that Chauncey's going through right now.
That shit from 1997 with Chauncey.
Yeah, I know him, Brett.
Yeah,
but you
so-
know, they dig it up. You know that you can't do none of it. They gonna bring it up when I get to be. Yeah. You see this? Like, I'm so happy for this, but of course, as soon as you get the fucking job, they on this bumper, they on Dame bumper, they on Dame head, like, they on Twitter. The Twitter friends came out on Dame, like, oh, you knew about this and everything. Like, Dame, like, sorry, I wasn't watching the news when I was 9. Fucking, I didn't know that. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Son? Like,
You know,
man, stop, man.
the best thing to do is just to ignore that shit. Because if at their level,
Best
if you
thing for who? For who?
For Dame, like if you can't comment on everything. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you gonna comment. I know I do too. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Somebody got to shoot back.
Yeah, sometimes you got
Let
to.
these niggas know
You
that-
alive.
Hey,
Yeah.
hello.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
You feel me? I'm here too.
Yeah.
Churchilla. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm talking about.
I don't think Dame going nowhere because he
I don't know. It may be
in
time
the
for
contract.
Dame. It may be time for Dame to force his way out.
But then he gonna leave Billups. He gonna be out of there.
It may be time for Dame to go ahead and force his way out.
So,
Because let me tell you, there's a little formula that they got going on. It's the 9 years or the 31 years old, whichever one comes first. After 9 seasons with one team, or 31 years old, he's got to bounce or to go get this paper. Not this paper, but get the ring. KG, 9 years with Minnesota. Bounce, Boston, get your chip. Ray Allen, 9 years in the league, Bucks and Sonics. You know what I mean? And then at 31 years old, linked up with KG to go do that, get that in Boston, get that chip. KD, OKC, 9 seasons. I'm tired. Going to the Warriors, going to the team that beat us, going to go get some rings so I can get this shit together. Fuck it, figure it out. Harden, 9 years in Houston. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of losing. Tired of 9 years with the same team, 31 years old, man. It's getting ridiculous. Bounce. Go and play with the homies, going to ring chase. Gotta go do this shit. Gotta get my championship now. Dame 9 seasons in, same team. Like, and he's 31 years old. If he wants to do it, you gotta go.
Now's the time.
You gotta go. You gotta just force your hand. You gotta.
So where he going then?
I don't know, but you gotta go.
To the Lakers?
He want to win. I'm just hating.
Yeah, nah. They got to go in a lot of different places, but I don't think he out of there.
The Lakers trying to go after CP3 after that. But if CP3 win the championship, he's staying in.
Yeah, he's staying. He ain't going, bro. He get too much money. We ain't got the money to get CP3. He getting $40 million a year.
Phoenix about to pay him.
Yeah.
They didn't. He about to.
He getting $40 million a year.
He about to get extendo. He about to be one of them extendo rappers.
Chauncey in Portland with Dame. They just ain't got no players though, so it's gonna be hard.
Where should Dame go? What do you think?
What would be a good place for Dame to go? The best place for him to go would be the Lakers.
To try to win though.
The Lakers or
the Lakers would have to give up AD or something. They have to give up LeBron.
Nah.
You gotta match the bag.
Nah, we could do that. We could do some signing trades.
No, you have to get a third team involved, and then you have to give up.
Yeah, it's not a problem. We could do some signing trades. We got some money to spend, so we could do.
No, I know, but he's on 200. He's on 200.
Yeah, no, but we got the numbers. Trust me, we got the numbers.
Yeah, with AD or LeBron.
No,
involved in some other.
No, it'd
shit.
be like cool. It'd be Kuz, KCP. It'd be Dennis Schroeder to sign and trade.
And then a third team would have to give up their superstar. Like, because you need a third team involved. The Lakers don't have.
Oh, it's gonna be another team involved doing something. Just like when Harden left, they had 3 teams involved.
Yeah, but Kuzma and whoever the fuck you're trying to add up for the Lakers,
they didn't trade that much for Harden either. They didn't get nothing for Harden.
Kuzma
and
they don't give up a lot of draft picks. You trying to add up for the Lakers? You know,
the money adds up.
You don't have any draft picks. You don't have any draft picks.
We got some later down the line. The second team will have draft picks. The second team will have the third team will have draft picks that's coming in. So I think the Lakers are where would be another good team for him to go.
Lakers on the team. He's talking about contending. He's talking about winning. He's in the West. There's really no. He would. No, you wouldn't want to go to the East.
Maybe Dallas.
He needs a superstar. He doesn't want to go play with Luka. Nobody wants that right now. Who has another superstar and then is a contender that matches?
What they need to do is what Portland needs to do is go after somebody like DeMar DeRozan. Tell Dame, look, we're gonna make some trades. We're gonna bring in DeMar. Because if they could get some more scorers, they could be better too. They need to get, if they could bring somebody, he ain't gotta go nowhere. He can still contend because he's good enough to go for 40 a night, and he just needs somebody else that could consistently put up buckets.
They haven't brought him anybody. You're right.
You know what I mean? They need to bring somebody over there. Like they need to get
Niggas not
Wiggins.
Niggas maybe don't want to go to Portland or something. I don't get it because I don't see why you wouldn't want to go play with Dame. Him and CJ, man, CJ, I don't know.
He just undersized, that's why.
Who?
CJ. He just, you know what I mean?
He's not consistent enough. He's hurt too much, and he's not doing enough. Last year in the playoffs, in the bubble, he looked good, but then he disappeared against y'all and shit.
Because he had somebody like 3-4 inches taller than him playing D, and, you know what I'm saying, and still going at him on the other end.
Where could he go to contend?
He need to stay in Portland. Fuck it. Yeah, that's what I would do. If I was
Let's
Dame,
go to the Warriors though.
and play with, and what they gonna give up? Clay, they gonna give up Draymond Green. Who they gonna give up? Andrew Wiggins. They're not.
Yeah, Wiggins and Draymond.
They're not doing that. That would be crazy, though.
Dame, Steph, and Clay.
That would be crazy. That'd be crazy.
And Wiseman, second screen.
But again, he under contract. So
they
if I'm
talking about
Portland,
getting rid of Wiseman right now.
yeah,
too.
I know. I heard that. That's
I heard
weird.
that too. That was crazy.
Yeah.
So I guess they trying to make a move. That means they trying to go
They trying
for
to win.
right now for Steph Curry
Yeah.
and Clay. Steph
It's
Curry.
not gonna be no guarantees on who for the next year.
The next year is gonna be wide open.
Yeah, it's gonna be bananas.
Well, hopefully the injuries don't come in and kick in and everything like they did, and niggas get to play. Clay and Steph back is gonna change the West.
Absolutely.
Completely change the West.
It's gonna make it even more.
Way
dominant.
more. Oh my God.
The playoff race gonna be.
The West.
You
is
thought
gonna
it was close this year.
Stupid. Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And imagine healthy niggas. Like imagine like
First and eighth gonna be like 5 games.
Luka
7
after another
games.
year. Oh my God. The Clippers, Luka, Suns, nigga, Dame.
New Orleans better be in the playoffs next year.
I'm not wrong with the new coach, whoever the new coach is, whatever they're doing.
Hey,
I'm
you
not
don't like
fucking with
Zion like that?
him. He's not good.
Brandon Ingram, you know what it is?
As soon as he learns how to play basketball, he's going to be great. But he went to Duke, so that further lets you know he's not going to be that good. And then like he seems like he just likes to dunk a lot. Like we'll see if he develops something over the summer.
You don't think
If
he
he
in the
comes
gym?
back with something, he's in the gym. It's just a matter of if Ben Simmons in the gym. Like he's like, what are you working on? What
Well,
are
they
you
say
doing?
he's not going to the Olympics.
Zion not.
Ben.
Ben not. Ben need to. Oh, he not going to the Olympics for Australia.
That's what I said.
I think that's a bad move for Ben. I think
Well,
that's,
maybe he's saying he's gonna work on his game.
what better
Way to do it than the.
than with live action?
You know, I don't know. I didn't research that myself, so I don't know if I trust them sources.
I thought that when they said he wasn't going to play in the Olympics, that he wasn't going to play for us. But I mean, like,
No,
of
he's
course he
from
wasn't going to play for us.
Australia. Yeah.
He's from Australia.
Yeah.
He's been playing for them for the last few years. Every time he's always went back.
Maybe he don't want to play
for the
basketball
team.
no more.
But like, why would you not get on the court where the pressure's on, but it's off? Like you get to. This is your practice time to go back to your home country, and this is like you're practicing in games. Like you get game time reps, but with not the American, pressure. You get to not give a fuck.
You don't want that smoke.
He's really not built from that stuff. Then, damn, I would use that. That's the whole point of being from another country. Like, oh shit, I get to go. Nigga,
Go
like
ball for my country.
work on my game. Nigga, I do it for like.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be in the gym anyway. I'm supposed to. This is just a little amount of time. I'm gonna go do this. Like, why not? Why wouldn't you do that? That's why I love that KD is doing it. KD going like these niggas is going like I'm staying in the rhythm. I'm keeping it. You know what I mean? Keep it going. Nigga, I'm on a roll, my nigga. Like what?
Yeah.
If anybody need to be fucking playing
Damn.
real time minutes.
KD gonna be the best players at the Olympics. They need KD too, because that team is just all right.
I haven't seen like who is it? Is it a lot of niggas?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of young
I've seen
people.
the Middleton's going.
Oh, see? Yeah. that's
Middleton's
cool.
going. KD's going.
Book is going.
Devin Booker.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
He said
Okay.
he gonna go.
Oh okay. And yeah, a lot of niggas is announcing. I mean, our squad gonna be. We're America. Right?
Yeah.
We're gonna be deep.
Yeah.
We're gonna be deep in these streets. You know what we do.
Yeah. Yeah.
If we build it, they will come.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
We can skip on over to Luka. We was talking about him.
Tell me how you feel about it. You think other NBA stars should want to go play with Luka?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's like a dumbass question though too, because good people want to play with good people. So, and stars, pretty much, how many NBA stars is it? So,
Do good people want to play with good people?
yeah, you want to be competitive. If you're the best, you know, you want to compete against the best. But like I'm talking about, like the good people, you know what I mean? Like the stars, yeah, I will. Should a star want to play with Luka? Why not? Why wouldn't you? I think it's a dumbass question because
Star niggas.
If you good, why do you care? What is it? Why is it even a question? What do you mean? I'm not gonna ball?
I wouldn't want to go play with this nigga. If I'm a number one, if I see myself as a number one, and then I gotta go to his team,
Yeah,
and
that's
then
what I'm saying.
here
I'm thinking about the question as, are they saying like a Middleton or like a Paul George kind of player? Are they talking about a Dame Lillard or
stars? They're the stars.
There's all stars, there's superstars, and there's stars. You know what I'm saying? So
LeBron ain't going over there and no shit like that. Like, you know what I mean?
Of course not.
Like,
I thought they was talking about like, you know, like a Jimmy Butler or something like that. Like you know what I mean? Like a star, but you know.
Most of the other niggas is like number ones too, and then when you gotta come, like, first of all, the answer is no. Like he's gonna get some other little run of the mill niggas that might want to play with him, but no real nigga who thinks he's the number one wants to go join up with Luka in Dallas.
Why they do it all the time? KD,
like I said,
they do it all the time.
No.
LeBron's number one and D Wade was the number one. They joined together.
You're missing out on a whole. Like,
I don't understand.
Nobody's gonna go join this white.
Maybe they in their ninth year and they like, you know what? I can't win it by myself. Let me go over here and play with Luka.
No,
that's what people doing.
It's not.
I mean,
nobody want to do that. Nobody want to go over here because the only thing you're gonna
maybe Bradley Beal will go over there.
I'm not rolling.
That'll be nice. If Bradley Beal want to go play with Luka.
Nobody want to go play with Luka. I'm telling you right now.
Okay.
Because when you go over there, the coach is gone, the GM's gone, you know the owner's in his pocket, you know everything. So anything that happens over there, you're going to get the fucking LeBron. The wins will be his credit, and the L's will be
See, I'm not talking about a superstar. I'm talking about like a Bradley Beal. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Bradley Beal think he a one. Like,
but he's not, though. He's not a one.
He ain't.
He's very good, though. He's very good.
Them niggas don't want to come over to Dallas into another man's situation and come over there and be like, well, you know you gotta be like.
But that's not true.
Robin,
the new NBA do that.
Going to Robin? No. Nobody ever done what to do it for. Like I said, you know, to go
Harden
with an international white boy. Like this is some new shit. This is gonna be like a whole different. This is the litmus test to see when niggas go play with this cat. He's not like a little spoiled little kid. He's on the technical list high. He's a fucking little. He's been Americanized like a motherfucker. He is a little, but still, you already know you're gonna take the blame for everything, and Duke gonna get the credit for everything, no matter what goes on, because you come into his shit. Now you come into his shit. He ain't coming to you. Where you at? You coming into his. It's a whole different vibe. Any white, any international. So that puts another like level on it, on how they gonna sun you. Like, so it's like I don't know. Real number ones are going to fuck with them. Stars.
I think it's just a dumb question. It's like an open-ended, like weird question. Like, who came up with that?
Niggas
question?
ain't fucking with it. It's a perfect question because I guarantee you, it's really like a litmus test. We need to see, are niggas gonna go over there? You see what, like, I don't know if niggas really want to go deal with that, bruh. Even if it was a nigga, a motherfucker that has this much star, I never seen a team fire the coach and the GM for the star of the team. Like, no, Michael Jordan he couldn't get the GM fired.
Magic,
like, you know what I mean? Like,
it's like Magic and Paul Westphal. You know what I'm saying? That's how.
No, it's different. No, it's different for. I never seen the coach, the owner fire the coach and the GM for the player. I never seen that shit before. You know what I mean? Players get to do a lot of little maneuvers, but I never seen the owner get rid of the coach and the GM for a player. I ain't never seen that before in the history of the NBA. Like I said,
it's the new world, bro. You know what I mean?
Michael
They
Jordan,
gotta make the player happy. They gotta make the player happy. Because if not, they gonna want to leave. They gonna be disgruntled and want to leave in a couple years. So, look at Zion.
That's the story of That's the story of life.
That's the story.
Right, except for this international white boy, where he comes in, and now the owner has fired the coach and the GM. Michael Jordan couldn't even get the owner to talk to him, or the GM, nigga, he couldn't even get him. Like, he couldn't even. Nigga, what? And you knew you're winning championships every year. What Mike was doing, and you talking about he can't even get a input, sit down. I can't even talk to Jerry Reinsdorf. Like, nah.
The league ain't like that no more. It ain't like that no more.
No, I know that.
It's different. It ain't like that no more. Cause they.
But this, we still ain't never seen this.
Yeah.
Still haven't seen the owner fire a coach and the GM for the star player. Like, that ain't never happened.
Probably happened before, but not in this kind of way. You know what I'm saying? This is
Not the coach and the GM.
This is not the first time a coach and GM got fired together. And I'm sure a player may have been like, they both on some bullshit and they got him out of here.
I don't think that ever happened.
You know what I mean? But
for the player, because usually the player was a nigga, so it didn't happen.
said another star want to join Luka. I mean, who knows? Like, would they not? I don't know. But he's a good player.
He's a great player.
I definitely don't see like a Giannis or LeBron or,
all-stars. Just all the all-stars.
Yeah.
Like anybody who made the all-star team. You think you got them going over everybody who made the all-star team this year. All of them. Do you see any of them?
I can see them going over there on a trade. You know what I'm saying? And Dallas is a good destination for Texas. It's a good city.
We're talking about people going to join them, coming and come play with Luka. Not getting traded for. Motherfuckers like, I'm bucking with the boy. Let's go.
If they ain't getting the bag offered and Cuban want to give them the bread,
we all know what they're gonna do for the bag. The bag.
So that might change some things.
Of course, the bag. Niggas will go for the bag. Of course. I'm not talking about for the bag. Everybody will go for the bag. I'm talking about the desire.
See, I don't know. You know what I mean? Because
anybody who's gonna want to go play.
Because one team could be offering you 50, and they could be offering you 80.
Oh, and that's not what. That's called business.
Yeah. So, you know what I mean?
Sign me up.
That's what it comes down to a lot of times.
Yeah, we talking about wanting to join Luka. So motherfuckers go is it a destination? Like, are you like finagling out
here? Destination shit is bullshit too, man. When they be like, is this a destination?
Miami was a destination.
Technically, no superstar should be want to go team up. It's the role players that go and fill the rest of the team. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? But if you're the best, no, you shouldn't want to be going to play with Luka.
But to build your big three, you got to go team up with somebody. So like,
no, you don't.
Well, in the new NBA mind of like, in the question of this shit, would anybody want to go start up their big three or feel like Luka is the piece and go add them as Luka with their piece to a big three in Dallas? Star motherfucker, star nigga.
I know your answer is no. Nobody wants to go.
Fuck out of here.
But he a really great player. So if a person ain't as great as him, yes. But a person who think that they on the level of him, maybe they would want to see if they better than him. But sometimes you gotta get in where you fit in too. You know what I mean?
Right. When it comes to business, you gotta get in where you fit in.
Yeah.
So I'm sure all of that. But as far as like anybody thinking that Luka is better than them star niggas, they're like, they coming in like, and then they gonna get hit.
Well, see, because it's different. Because like KD, like different players, they really be friends with these people. D Wade and LeBron, they teamed up with friends,
with homies.
Yeah. So the team up, AD and LeBron is cool. Kyrie and KD is cool, and Harden got it.
Kyrie and KD and Harden is like perfect because they're all single dudes.
Right.
They all have money. They all like the KD in Golden State. He didn't really get to Draymond and them. They was like fake cool, and then Steph got a family. He can't really hang out.
They was having secret meetings without him.
Like you really, it's like.
They had inside jokes that he didn't even know about
at all because they've been there for 5 years. They don't know about it.
Oh, don't worry about it, man. We were saying they really talking about it. You know what I mean? Like, that's why KD.
But I didn't tell my.
That's why KD had to get up out of there.
He's like, man, y'all niggas is too close. I ain't fucking with y'all.
That's hilarious.
I thought we built a bond in 2 years. They're like,
man, that's funny, like boy. That's funny, man. Let's hop on over to that fight real quick this weekend.
Ooh,
I know.
Do his tummy hurt? Where's your boy? What is it? Respect all the Azteca warriors and all the whatever.
No, that was cool though. I like that.
Yeah.
He's humble, man, and he just. It was good, man. I like that. Yeah, he gonna be back. You fought a great fight. You was winning the fight up until that point. If you didn't get knocked down, if it went to the scores and decision, he might have got it. Cause Tank gave up the first 1 through 4 rounds. He kind of gave them up.
He was hanging out.
The first like few. You know what I mean? He lost it.
It
wasn't to the 8th round.
Once he decided to go to that body and take him out,
he went to the 8th round.
He took him out to the deep. He went ahead and said, "Let's go ahead. Let's go out here. Let's go to these 8th rounds. I'm gonna wait." He did some Floyd. He did the School of Floyd Mayweather special. Put a show on for the people, B. Like he stayed in his pocket, stayed in the lane, gave him some power shots. You knew he was gonna hang around, and then he started going down there where my man couldn't even keep. Couldn't even put his hands up no more. That uppercut came through. Hollered out of there. It was the uppercut, and then his tummy hurt for the rest of the time. He was like, I got a boo boo. I'm gonna tell you right now, them body shots that he was getting, them was some old school Roy Jones. Like them was old school. Them was.
Well, like I said, bro, if he didn't knock him down, if he didn't do that TK, he was losing, bro.
We could if ourselves.
Was he losing though? If you were scoring it up until that point, up until when Floyd came up,
the 8th round,
up until when, even right there, even when Floyd came up, it wasn't looking good because he won the 8th with them 2 knockdowns. That put him kind of ahead, and then the 9-10, he wasn't doing nothing.
The knockdowns had him on like he was one of the knockdowns.
Not the first two.
It
wasn't to the last one that really won it for him. You know what I'm saying? Because like the first 3-4 rounds, you could say the other boy kind of had. Barrios had kind of won them rounds. You could have gave it to Barrios because Barrios was doing. He was doing a little more. Yeah, he was doing more active special. But he won them rounds though. You know what I'm saying?
He was doing active special.
Tank. I'm gonna say Tank looked good, and when he did that uppercut, I was happy. I was like, ooh. And everybody was like, dang, why they ended? But the boy was happy
because it saved us. That let him go home to his mama and sister with his faculties together and himself and all.
Right, because he was about there for he was about to take because Tank got power, man.
Exactly.
And you don't want to be
you don't want to get your
bell
out there.
You don't want to get your bell run like that
to the fullest.
Yeah.
You don't want to get it fully run.
No, you don't want to get it.
You already
like
got it. Don't get your whole Don't let it collapse on your ass.
Yeah, they had an interview with the ref, and he told the ref, he was like, "Thank you." He's like, "I'm done." He said, "I'm done."
Oh, he told the ref I was done?
After he called it off and he blocked him off, he said, basically, that's why that's why when they put the camera on their side, they wasn't complaining. They was happy, like, thank you, you know what I'm saying? Because, like you said, boy, he could, if he'd have kept letting them fight.
That's what I mean.
Oh,
it would have been a hospital visit.
Yeah, for sure.
After the shit.
He'd had
when you let Tank really tee off on you and you ain't ready to prepare for a blow and you don't see it coming. And then
they don't.
That's
like
when it get dangerous.
If it was 80s, they don't let that keep.
Oh
going.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They let that keep going. Like, oh, he cool. Go ahead.
Hagler Herman.
Yeah.
Sugar Ray. Herman.
They make sure you got your faculties now. I do think he's gonna.
That would have been cruelty. You put him through.
Whoever fight him next, I hope they don't think they got an easy walk in the park.
Barrios.
Yeah. Just because he lost the Tank.
He's taking over. He just took his first L. You don't want to be the first one to fight him next.
Hey,
that's the last thing you want to do is fight him next.
He can fight though.
He can fight.
He can fight.
Don't front on the game. The boy got skills. He's a skilled fighder.
That was a big deal for Tank to win that fight.
It was.
You know what I'm saying? Dude.
It was. They didn't promote it, right? But yeah, that was a big deal.
You know, everybody I talked to, even we were saying like,
didn't even know it was over. I thought it was the next weekend because I had only saw 2 all accesses, and I thought.
Well, I knew it was Saturday, but
you was right.
Even when I looked on PBC, they didn't have it on they. I was like, they were promoting the heavyweight fight. I'm like, how y'all don't got it?
They didn't even have it on the fight.
They had it, but on the week leading up,
it wasn't like the card.
No, they had Wilder up, but I was like, damn, okay, you know what I mean? Because it's a heavyweight, but they didn't promote it good. But it was a sellout. Hey, it was in Atlanta. I was like. You know, it was cracking up in here.
You already know. On the rocker.
That was one of the best fights I've seen in a long time, man.
It was a good one.
You know what I mean?
It was a good
that whole card,
the whole card was sick. Yeah, you're right.
It was 2 knockouts before that.
Before that, the 2 fights before that.
Yeah, it was knockouts. You know what I mean? To the body,
To the body. Yep.
The Hammer won.
Yep.
And then the dude that called himself the Hammer, that was... He took a nice shot too and stayed in there and then came back and knocked the dude out too.
That was the fight right before.
Yeah. He came in, had his legs go like wang wang wang.
Thought he was going to, and then he came back.
and gave him a cold body shot.
He sure did come back.
Yeah.
There was two. One was a body and one was a head knocker. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was some good fights. Yeah.
That was some good shit.
Yeah, that was a good shot.
Javante took care of his business though. That was what he
Yeah, look at that power, boy. Boy.
He is a tank. He makes sure his name. Even Mike T had to give it up to him. I'm saying, man, the boy is.
Man, and he stayed conditioned, and he stayed on this stuff, man. He
staying hungry.
Man.
You got Floyd in his ear.
And you are learning from the best. So you adapt that same work ethic.
All the fucking
man. Bro, when you knock them,
fuck it off. Like, cause you have all the tools. There's no excuses. You have all
and you're knocking people
tools,
out.
and you have all the tools to do it on both sides.
Right.
In the ring and out of the ring. You have the blueprint. Your guy is the guy who set it up for you to make your life good for generations.
And his company was one of the promotions on the fight too. I seen that. He was on there too. You know what I mean? He wasn't on everything, but on some of the stuff.
Executive producer. You know what I mean? Yeah. Give some baby credit.
Yeah, he got some credit for promotions for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Got to get a piece of this little chunk of this little change.
Yeah.
A final little check coming through in the mail. That's what you gotta do.
Everybody want a piece of him. There's a bunch of little young dudes talking. There's a bunch of little people in that weight class I would like to see like line up and just see who could just do it. They
gotta get Bud out of his weight class.
They be dodging people though.
Everybody be doing that's why boxing is so whack. Yeah. We don't never get to see
that division.
We want to see fight.
That 150.
All the little niggas, 150, 147.
They fighting.
Yeah, middleweight, like the welterweight, but 147s to 154s, all up in there. Yeah,
those are the ones that fighting. The ones under them ain't fighting. The one 147, it's like that 135. That Devin Haney, Tank. They kind of be like playing the.
That's why they be having to go up.
They be playing the game. Yeah,
that's why they be having to go up. To unify the belt and get all of them. They be keeping having to go up. He had to go up for this.
No, he did.
Yeah. So this is all part of the. Floyd had to go up. You know what I mean? This is what you gotta do. You just gotta keep going up. Getting them and hitting them.
Boy.
Saint little ass though, boy. Shit, man. Shit, he ready to go. Y'all ain't ready. He ready.
Yeah. Wanna talk about your boy
yeah.
Let's I'm gonna save that one to the next one. That's our I want to just jump on that fucking your boy, man. Your boy Scott. I know you got a lot to say about this. Scottie Pippen claims that Phil Jackson is a racist. And he also said it was a big decision, but it was a selfish decision, but it was kind of who Jordan was when he retired from the Bulls and all that. You know, I don't got a lot to say. I know you do. I just want to just get out the way, but, that's his opinion. I really want to hear what you got to say because, this is your team and, you
Scotty's mad. Scotty, you're invited. You're invited. What's wrong? Are you okay? You can bust that trucker. Scotty, what's wrong, bro? Is everything all right? You need a hug. You're going through a lot. I see you're promoting a bourbon. There's a bourbon you're promoting because every time you're doing these interviews, you sit next to something. Send us that. You could be our new sponsor. Scotty and the bourbon.
Send us
that shit, man. You're invited and all that shit. But other than that, Scotty. Damn, man. You know where you fucked up at though on the real ones when you tried to say that him putting Kukoc in was like a race move. Like, bro, it's basketball. You think Phil Jackson? I'm not saying Phil Jackson's not racist, but that move is not. Hey, that basketball move had nothing to do with race, bruh. Like, when you go back and remember the whole shit, you had just missed a shot. The prior play, you had just missed a shot, and then Patrick Ewing went down, scored a bucket, and then the game was tied, and then they called timeout, and then you thought that Phil was gonna draw the play up for you to go back down and miss another shot.
See, I don't even remember that sequence.
Like, that don't even make no goddamn sense. Like, you know what I mean? He drew it up for Kukoc, the better shooter, which showed you that he made the shot, that he's a great coach. And for you to not go in the game, you have the nerve to call Michael Jordan selfish.
Hey, no, that when he didn't go back in the game,
and you told the coach that you're not going to go. Oh, the play's for somebody else. You're not going to go in the game? Pot, meat, kettle. Like, what are you talking about, my guy? So, the racist, like, Phil Jackson, though, he has said a lot of things that we know, Phil is of a certain age, and you know how, white men of a certain age like to get loose, and they feel a certain way. And when they're hanging around, when their profession is to be around us a lot, then you know how it is. Because I got a few. This is not him taking out the game for a jumper is not nothing that he could be racist for. But a couple of comments that he made out here to these papers. So, the shit that he said in 1999, the year he left the Bulls and everything, to ESPN.
What did he say?
And I quote, "I don't mean to say as a snide remark toward any certain population in our society, but they have a limitation on their attention span, a lot due to too much rap music coming out of their ears and going into their being." End quote. Phil Jackson, 1999. And his little quote to the San Bernardino Sun when in October 2005 when he was talking about the dress code getting implemented, and he said I quote, "The players have been dressed in prison garb for the last 5 to 6 years. It's like gangster thuggery stuff. It's been time for a dress code." End quote. And he had the nerve to call LeBron's whole team, LeBron, his posse, and the whole shit. Don't forget about all that little shit, his slick comments that Phil be getting off. Phil from Montana, South Dakota, some shit where he like to go hang out when he's...
He like to do wordplay.
Like,
LeBron probably do got a posse.
Phil has tendencies to say some racist shit. He's on the border of I slapped the shit out of him.
I do think that when he said that rap music thing, even though he said that rap music thing, it do affect our culture because people try to live that out and try to live that lifestyle.
What does that have to do with white people talking about what the fuck goes on? Don't tell me shit about just because we playing rap music, that means that we're wearing baggy clothes and jeans or whatever the fuck, whatever we doing at the time. Yeah, hip hop was affecting everybody. Don't ever try to tell me that my shit offends you because your goofy white ass fucking... Yeah,
did you say it offended him or what did you say?
No. It didn't say it offended. Okay. It didn't say necessarily.
I'm not trying to send you on a tangent
but
about it.
The fact that he brought it up lets me know that it was on his fucking mind. These are his quotes.
Yeah.
So nigga, if you talking about it, it must be on your goddamn mind. You must have been thinking about it.
And then Scotty brought up the fact that he put Kobe on blast, wrote a whole book about Kobe.
Right.
So he done.
That's not necessarily racist.
He done, but Scotty brought to the point that he said, you supposed to keep Phil Jackson whole thing. We keep locker room stuff. But now you wrote a book about locker room stuff. So but it's not necessarily.
Phil is another complicated individual and everything. Would I say he's racist? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Yeah. I feel like we all are. Like, you know what I mean? Like, whatever, it don't really matter. Like, shit, it's whatever. So shit, we all just look at everybody as how we do it, and some motherfuckers are too much. You take it to the extreme. We all have our own issues and everything.
Well, it's anthropology. We all do the same stuff in a different way. You know what I'm saying?
Type shit.
We all kind of like the same, but we just do it in a different way.
Yeah. Really. But Phil is wild though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He for him to be a player. You know what I mean? He played in the league with niggas his whole career, won the championship with the Knicks in '72 and all that, and coached the best, the greatest players of all time, coached the GOAT, you know what I'm talking about, and coached Kobe. So
the baby GOAT.
The baby GOAT. Yeah. So nigga, like, come on, my nigga, like, don't act like you are above the fray, though, my guy. Like, you know what I mean? But Scotty, you wildin' though, my dude. You out here in these streets. I guess you was mad about The Last Dance. The Last Dance got you tight till you wrote a book. I get it, but just send us the bourbon. We can be the next sponsor and do the whole shit. But get it
Come
together.
on the show too. I really want to hear more about this.
We want to hear about it, Scotty.
You
You
know what I mean?
invited, man. You know what I mean? I know you're going to do a lot, but you invited. Let's hear about it, Scotty. Send the bourbon. Involved. Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Scotty. Let's jump over to
Scotty.
this hot topic. This hot topic right here. All the injured players this year.
Yeah, man. The NBA took an L this year. I don't care about no one anything. NBA took a humongous L. As far as like nobody's really watching the games anymore except true basketball is and everything. America done opened up. People are out and about doing whatever the fuck, spreading COVID. Because the injury game, your team is cracked. They didn't. People, God, nobody really had a chance. This list of the injuries, Giannis being out, and people who just missed games in the playoffs. Yeah, this postseason, it's been out of this world. These are all the best players in the world. Like, you don't have a chance when you're missing your 1 and your 2 and your 2 and your 1 or your 1. Like,
So is it an asterisk on the season? If somebody won the championship, it's the asterisk.
It has to be an asterisk on the fucking shit because it was 72 games. It wasn't 82. It was a COVID protocol for the whole time and everything. It was like, of course, in our minds, it's going to be an asterisk because in our minds, 2020.
And guess who started the asterisk? Your man
LeBron James.
Your man Phil Jackson.
LeBron James.
When the Spurs won that championship and it was a shortened season, and Phil, with his comical, chatter, he said, "Oh, this is an asterisk. It was an asterisk championship
for the '98 season.
It was '99
when
the Spurs.
'99 when the Spurs won it that year.
Yeah, that was a
lockout
shortened season
of the Knicks.
Yeah, then we came and won it in 2000. So he's like, "Oh, you put an asterisk on that because it was a shortened season."
Right, because they didn't play 82 games.
Yeah.
They played 57 games,
so that
was a lockout year.
He kind of coined that phrase.
So he came. Oh, you're saying he came up with the asterisk?
Yeah.
With putting asterisks on people's championships.
Yeah.
And then since then they've ran with it.
They ran with it for everybody now.
So
now it's redundant. So now we make excuses for everything.
Well, usually there's gonna be it when because I go back to the old school when books when you used to like have to read the story of all the teams and everything and see all the little shit and they would use asterisks for you to look down and see what happened. So anytime that a season was shortened,
that's true. It's gonna be
they're gonna have an asterisk to let you know that like boom, they played 72 games this year, not
because of this.
Right, just to give you context.
But what does that really mean, though? Just because
that means that these stats.
That's just a fact. That it was a shortened season, and this is the reason why. Because this team won, though.
But when I'm looking at everything and it's chronicalized and all that shit, like when they chronicalize the season, when they say this season, this motherfucker had this. These were his stats for the season. They all, they always say, blah. This was based on 70. This was based on
almanacs and
they're gonna give you that little footnote to say they didn't play the full amount of games. Blah. So with this being 72 instead of 82, it should have an asterisk. Let alone a COVID season, a pandemic hadn't happened in 100 years. There was a pandemic. These last 2 years, we'll give the Lakers their championship.
So then the next year got to be an asterisk too because it don't really count because
it'll be 82 games.
But it's still off that last season. So the one that's gonna really count is the one after that one because you're gonna have what I mean.
When you play 82, it counts.
It's still gonna be after COVID though.
What do you mean?
I'm saying we making excuses.
Everything is after COVID.
COVID's still going on right now.
Everything is after COVID.
It's still going on right now.
Okay, great. Well, I'm just saying, fucking.
Whether they play 82 or not.
Yeah. 82. If they play 81, asterisk. You feel me? You know what I mean? If the schedule changes, asterisk on the season. That's all I'm saying. For the championship, there's no asterisk on championships. There's only asterisks on seasons. If you didn't play 82 games to me, then we have to call everything. We have to say, what happened? September 11th. What happened? Fucking whatever your COVID. What happened? Lockout. What happened? Strike. What was it?
Right.
Footnote to let me know why we didn't play all the games. That's all I'm saying.
That's what
everything else. Yeah. Whoever won you don't get asterisks for injuries. Like, kiss my ass. That's part of the game.
It's not gonna be in there though.
Yeah, what I'm saying that there are no asterisks for injuries. So the only thing that could be astericable, if that's a word, is not playing the 82 games, which makes this season an asterisk, which makes last season an asterisk. So that's, you know what I mean? That because the people have to know, why did you play the 82 games?
An asterisk.
Why did you play the 82 games? Oh, there was a pandemic.
Of course, we all know that. We all know that. We all know that.
For the history of the game.
Okay. We all know about footnotes.
100 years from now.
Thank you.
When they read about it and they say, what happened in 2020?
Thank you.
Oh, damn, there was a pandemic? The shit that we got the immunization for, COVID-19, that funny shit stopped the NBA and everything for a minute?
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
When you don't play 82, asterisk. Everybody who play 82 games, any season that had 82 games in it, Gucci with me. Just for historians.
Stop it. That was very compelling though. You know what I mean? We all know about the African damn book. He's trying to tell us about that right now. We know that. We're talking about the real asterisk. They're not talking about the asterisk in a book. They're talking about, come on, man.
Right.
But you know what? A shortened season, a pandemic does have an effect on the overall thing.
Imagine that.
Yeah, it do.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I said the Spurs had an asterisk, so I got to keep it consistent.
Lockout season.
Yeah, it was a lockout. Yeah.
Yeah, right. So, yeah, you're damn right.
But it still count for y'all championships, though, so.
Of course.
You know what I mean? So, now, asterisk that.
They gave a trophy out.
Asterisk that.
Asterisk that. Let me take a picture.
All right.
I'll be right back. Right back like I left something. Good one, good one. Oh, shit.
What it do? Back in J Sports Champs.
Back in J, my bad, man. Shit, you know what I mean? I got a 12-year-old bladder.
Hold on, we ain't doing no explaining. This is a live TV show. We're not explaining.
No commercials.
To the restroom.
I need a commercial break. Yeah. You know what I mean? With y'all here.
Yeah. That's all love. Y'all probably wanted a break anyway. We've been going for how long? Shit, about an hour and 52 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We Gucci 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, talk to me, man. What were you talking about?
Yeah, let's see.
Go to the next shit. What were you talking about?
We got let's see. We got
Yeah, but there's no injury asterisk season because everybody got injured, but it's just janky.
Yeah, everybody got injured. Everybody got injured, so I'm not doing an injury asterisk.
Because everybody got injured. So everybody has a story to tell about this season about, oh, I didn't have him. Oh, we didn't have him.
Nobody had
I didn't have blood. We didn't have blood. We didn't nigga, who was black?
There's no
nobody
answer for me.
Because it's like you have to give one. Everybody has the
part of playing basketball and being a professional is staying healthy, bro. To be the best. To be the best.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so it is what it is. No disrespect.
Well, but it is what it is. Mm-hmm.
So your guy D Wade concerned about Mitchell's desire to stay in Utah.
Yeah, man. And he should be. You know, this is.
I think it's kind of like how does that even come out that D Wade thinks that? You know what I'm saying?
He put it out there. He's out there. He's in the media. He's on Cube and doing all this little shit.
How much percentage do he own of Utah Jazz?
About
10%, 5%,
5 to 7%, some shit like that. Yeah.
That's a lot, but it's not. But that's okay.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think that how does that come out? That shouldn't even come out or I feel like maybe somebody could have made that create stuff. We don't, you know what I mean? I don't know if that's true. If D Wade even, you know what I mean? Yeah. But if I was Donovan Mitchell, I wouldn't want to, like, all these players want to go. But I guess it's the new thing. Like, if you ain't happy at a place, why would you want to stay? You know what I'm saying? So if he ain't happy, then he gonna go. But I don't.
But do you think he should though? You think that Utah's
and go
good
with
place to build?
Yeah. They have Carmelo, John Stockton. They got a great fan base.
You talking about right now, motherfucker?
What you mean? I'm Donovan Mitchell. I'm supposed to be the best. Where he gonna go with Luka? He's supposed to be a superstar. So where he gonna go? You just said. Okay, so where he gonna go then? It's good. It's okay for him to team up somewhere else. I'm just saying, like, first the stars don't want to go with Luka, but it's okay for him to go with another star.
All I'm saying is, D Wade, I do have a little bone to pick because you went to Utah to get your ownership, but Mickey Arison said that he really thought that if you would have gave them the call, and Pat Riley, they said if you would have came, and they were thinking that you were going to do that with Miami. So did you just not want to fuck with Miami? And
it's weird for him to be in Utah. That was kind of weird when I said
shit that you didn't want to do, or like, because I don't really get it. Because they're saying from their end that they were perplexed when they heard that you
I was
had
perplexed.
ownership.
I was perplexed.
I was too.
Like Utah,
and
really?
The fact that they came out and actually made statements, and Mickey Arison said, "Wow,
right."
You feel me? Like, so maybe you just didn't.
That was weird. That was weird to me. It's even weird to see him on the sideline trying to coach Donovan Mitchell too.
It is weird.
You know what I mean?
Seeing him just go to Utah, it's just
it doesn't sound right
to get his ownership shit. But you're get ready for that being your life, being concerned with free agents or people that you guys have wanting to come or stay in Utah, because that's going to be that's called a battle in perpetuity. That's going to go on forever. None of us really want to be in Utah unless you're winning games, and then that's perfect. But you got to live there 6 months out the year, or 9 months out the year, for if you're going places. So it's like, do you really want to do that? In Salt Lake City,
you close to Vegas though.
Not close enough.
Yes, you are. It's like that.
It's an hour
or less
drive.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
Oh, but
it's right. It's Vegas. It's Vegas, Utah. It's like that.
Shit.
Yeah. Like
that's not necessarily good. If I gotta go to Vegas all the time to get away from
you can fly to LA. 2.5 hour flight, hour and a half, 3, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't even live. If I played for Utah, I wouldn't even live there.
Oh, you would fly every day?
Every day. I'll be gone. I'll be like, practice over? All right, boop!
Bro, you need to teleport, bro, to do that. Hey, when Elon Musk finished this Hyperloop, you're gonna be able to
Hyperloop.
You're gonna be able to live in New York.
They've been talking about that shit. That Vegas to LA Hyperloop supposed to be 30 minutes. We should have been had that.
Hey man.
Mm-hmm.
They get there in 30 minutes.
That'd be the shit.
Yeah.
We got Japan a lot. But man. D Wade having ownership in Utah, weird.
Yeah.
And he needs to fucking be concerned, because I don't know who Donovan Mitchell could join up with, but he just don't. If he just plays his contract out and he don't want to stay, he just be ready to bounce, man. Like somebody give him the bag.
Everybody be ready to bounce. Why not try to bring somebody with you? A key player. You know what I'm saying? A key player that that play their role. They need another scorer.
They may need another coach. I'm talking Snyder. Maybe not the guy.
They need another scorer. They need another scorer.
They have scores. They got the 6th man of the year. They have 2 point guards that score, but Conley
wasn't playing.
Conley got hurt. Everybody got hurt. So that's everybody. That's
what I'm saying.
They have scoring.
He wasn't playing. No, they need another scorer. Conley is alright. And sometimes Clarkson take bad shots. He don't slow down. He moves too fast sometimes. He needs to slow down. Sometimes it's not time to shoot. Sometimes it's time to pass.
Did you see that game where he came off the fucking bench? He had 21 points in the 2nd quarter. And he ended the game with 21 points. Like, that was one of the most. Like, I watched that 2nd quarter thinking, like, oh my God, this nigga's about to ball. Like, it's about to go down. He actually ended the game
But you know what?
With
I'm
the
gonna
same
tell you, they
amount
might
of-
need a new
like, that
coach
shit-
because you know why they might not have
Quincy-
played him.
Quincy-
They might have put him on the bench. Remember, I used to always say I don't ever see him playing. Like, why he the sixth man? Why he ain't?
And I think that was the day that you had texted me like, why he ain't in the game? And he wasn't in the game the second half of the game. He had just like went incandescent. Like,
and he wasn't in the game.
And then
it was like
I damn near would have started.
Let him go.
Yeah. Like, you feel me? Like, it was like
I would have played him. I would have played him when Conley was out like a Ginobili. Even if I didn't start him, he'd have played the bulk of the minutes.
Finished
you know
the
what I'm
game
saying?
and all that.
Yeah. Come on.
But you're right. Sometimes he do be taking bad
He
shots.
takes bad
Sometimes
shots.
He
rushes his shots a lot.
He's super streaky. He's streaky.
He's streaky.
He's streaky. When he's hitting, it be like, ooh, go.
Yeah.
And then
it looked nice.
But when it's
the
off,
form is
it be
good.
looking off. It look bad as fuck.
Yeah.
It's John Starks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, John Starks.
Oh my
God. Man. Oh my God.
Type shit. Mm-hmm.
Shit, we got Uno Mas. This top NFL coaches.
Yeah, this list was weird to me,
Yeah,
bro.
it's stupid. I mean, Matt LaFleur.
How is Mike Tomlin number 10, fam?
And that was the real order that they put in?
That was the order. That was the order of the 10. Like, my dude.
Andy Reid.
You got Mike Tomlin.
He just lost the Super Bowl. How is he number one?
And you still trying to keep him up there, and you got Bill Belichick bumped down because of his terrible season. Sean Payton.
I got Mike Tomlin. Oh,
and why you got three? Why they got three Seans in a row? Like, did they do that on purpose? And then Sean Payton, Sean Bernard. Like that should go. Mike Tomlin should be ahead of each one of them.
Oh yeah, Mike Tomlin is all the way up there.
Yeah, like, what the fuck you talking about?
He's all like
Mike Tomlin should be under Bill Belichick. Like, oh my mama, like, I don't get it.
Yeah, I would have to because with Bill, you got to put Bill all the way up the top.
No, I'm saying, but Mike Tomlin should be number 3.
Minimum.
He got 3. I mean, he got 2 Super Bowls.
I got him above Sean Payton.
They really like the Seans.
Yeah.
McVay is above Pete Carroll. Like, what is going on?
Right, he hasn't won anything.
What is going on? And even
You
Bruce
said it.
Arians.
You said it.
Yeah, like this.
They love Sean McVay.
They love Sean McVay.
Yeah.
He is the boy wonder. He's little fucking.
Yeah.
My
It
God.
must be something we don't know. Maybe the Rams are gonna win. Maybe Sam Bradford's gonna come in and they're just gonna just.
You
know
keep
what I
calling
mean?
niggas Sam Bradford.
What is his name, bro?
Matt Stafford.
Well, they're the same player to me. Sam Bradford, Matt Stafford. They remind me of the same player.
Obviously, because you always say him.
I get them mixed up.
It's hilarious. In my mind, I have to, like, when you say it, I have to fucking think about that for a while. I haven't thought about it forever.
I always say that. They remind me of the same player. That's the main reason why I think that the Rams not going to be that good. I think that the quarterback play is not going to be good.
I know, because you got you have Matt Stafford, and you're acting like you're acting like he's done something, and then you're acting like you've done something, and you're acting like you see something in him and you can get out. Like, bruh, I hope you can. I hope that what you see in him is what you get, because you sure better you hitch your wagon to him, because you should not be this high on this list. I'm sorry. All the Seans should be down.
So
Sean Payton.
Let's do top 5.
It's Belichick, Reid, Tomlin, Carroll, Payton, Carroll. It's Belichick, Reid, Tomlin, Carroll, Payton. Yep. Yeah.
You know what?
And then Arians with his one, he just came in. And then the rest of you motherfuckers.
It doesn't matter.
Your Matt LaFleur's and the rest of you motherfuckers.
All that shit don't matter.
You haven't won anything.
Yeah, top 5.
You don't get to just come in and be a young.
Everybody else is all the
Matt
same.
LaFleur is a top 10 quarterback. He has Aaron Rodgers. Like, he's not.
I don't even see my head coach. My head coach should be top.
Shanahan should be on here.
Yeah.
Shanahan should be on here. Mama. He been in the Super Bowl. He fucking, like, he's a better coach than Sean McVay. Mike Shanahan.
Yeah, and Matt LaFleur.
And of course, of course Matt LaFleur. That goes without saying. Of course Matt LaFleur.
And who is Sean McDermott?
Who comes for the Bills? shouldn't be
Oh,
on,
yeah,
shouldn't
he
be in the top
definitely
10.
better. Yeah, my coach definitely better.
Should not even be on this
I don't
list.
even know who he is.
The fact that they have these three shines together is ridiculous.
Yeah.
They
shouldn't even be on the
They
list.
shouldn't even. The two of them shouldn't even be nowhere near the top 10.
Yeah,
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, they shouldn't be on the list.
That is that's out of this world. They be rewarding some old. I don't even know what they're rewarding. They trying to do some flash in the pan.
Hey, you know what? Some writer just do some shit so we can talk about it.
Oh, exactly.
You know what I mean?
To create
create some shit for us to be like disagree with.
What is? Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I like your top 5. I like your top 5. I don't have a problem with that top 5. You know what I'm saying?
Bill Belichick is always number 1 coach in the league, no matter what the fuck he did last year.
Well, that's a Patriot fan. We're not gonna jump that far. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't.
Bill
do nothing
Belichick. It
last
wasn't
year.
coaching that kept them from winning games last year.
Oh,
it wasn't coaching. It was
It
COVID.
was Tom Brady was gone.
It was COVID protocol.
Oh, it was asterisk on the Super Bowl last year?
We didn't win, so I don't give a fuck.
Oh, okay. I don't want to hear
Put
about
an asterisk on it if you wanted, but they played every game. They did not play 16 games. Oh, okay. I thought you knew. All right, thanks. So, yeah, like I said, it wasn't because of Bill Belichick, the best coach on this list, and we all know that. Andy Reid, fine on your recent shenanigans. We'll put you as number 2, but stop. All you motherfuckers with quarterbacks are the ones who's on there. Bill Belichick didn't have a quarterback, but now you want to try to take him off the list. Like, come on, don't do that. Don't do that. Just cut it out. We play. But yeah, we know that 2 of the shines shouldn't even be in the top 10. Like, that's ridiculous.
That shouldn't be in there. That's a fact. That's a fact.
And Matt LaFleur is getting a lot of credit for Aaron Rodgers. My God. You can really want to Aaron Rodgers. Let's talk about that. But before we go, let's talk about the Washington football team.
What's going on with them? I forgot.
They got fined $10 million
Off inappropriate stuff in the
workplace.
workplace.
Shit in the workplace. They got fined out.
I mean, it must be true. So they got fined. You know what I mean?
It's cold how they went about that for them, though, too, with the investigation. They say they're not used to even doing it like this, but to hit Schneider with the fine like that, it takes us off the hook a little bit. We never hit $10 million fine. Washington football team.
I hit with a $10 million.
What's up with your culture over there? You gotta.
Well, you know what I'm gonna tell you. They like Snyder, and Snyder is a big boss. You could tell.
Big money.
So, you know what they said?
That's why they hit him in the pocket because they know it didn't hurt him.
They said like, no, that hurt.
To make
$10 million hurt.
It didn't hurt him.
No.
But to make a statement, it makes a statement to everybody else.
Listen. $10 million.
It don't hurt Darren Snyder at all.
I didn't say it hurt him. That's a lot of money they have to write a check for.
Like it don't hurt Dan Snyder at all. Yeah, like not even a little bit. It's like
so
you losing $10. You gotta write if you wrote check.
If I had to write $10 to somebody,
$10 check, that would
hurt. I'll be mad.
No, you would.
No. Hey, nah, but real, I just think that they like Dan Snyder a lot.
Oh, they do.
You know what I mean? And it was either that or sell the team type shit, like $10 million.
Shit.
You know what I mean?
And he's already under.
They was like, listen.
They gave him a solid because.
What are you doing in here?
Because
that's how you know it's a big deal. $10 million.
They gave him a solid too because he changed the name. Because he's got off
He probably did that because he knew this was coming down.
So he knew.
Listen, you gotta change the name of the team. Do you want to keep the name? Do you want to keep the team? Change it, and we're gonna hit you with some money after we finish with the investigation. But look what we got.
All that was around the same time.
Yeah, look what we found out.
Mm-hmm.
They probably did the research and brought it up so that he could change the name of the team. Probably, you know what I mean? Get what they want, and they hit it with $10 million.
But now, just to get that off the books, the NFL looks good with getting that name off the books, and now hitting him with a hefty joker. You know what I mean? Like, the NFL looks good. Looks good because the culture, it looks good for the NFL. It doesn't hurt Dan Snyder at all. It doesn't necessarily do anything. But the NFL looks like, hey, we're doing our due. We're cracking down on crime.
But damn, if that don't hurt, fam, write Mac and Jay $10 million right now.
$1 million, please.
No, $10 million. Because if 10,
really appreciate it.
If 10 don't hurt, then 1 don't. 10 don't. I mean, you know what I mean?
1, I'll take it.
10.
Err on the side of caution.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We do it. We did everybody.
Yeah.
Solution. It's Mac and J Sports Champs, baby.
Yay.
You about to go out the country and everything?
Yeah, I'm about to go to Cabo Wabo. You know,
I forgot
for the 4th. You know.
That's the big homie Mac.
That's the big homie Jay.
Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Salute the troops, man, and everything. You know, for happy 4th of July weekend. Y'all stay safe.
Yeah.
Do all that shit. Do what you do. Handle your business. Make it back. I think Monday's a holiday, but yeah, get back. Make sure you get back. You know what I mean? Get back through customs and everything. Everything from Mexico.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. You know.
Thank you for watching. Man. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
We on TikTok and Instagram and on the YouTube special and all of that.
Everything. Make sure to like and subscribe. Mac and J Sports Champs.
Like
You did?
Right, man. Already. You did, man. Stay safe. Still a pandemic. Or Jim Jones say the pandemic.